Yeah, so you all do return to the city, like... It takes you a few hours of travel, because you are off the beaten path, like, off the road, down a bridge, and along the river. Does take you some time to get back, but if you would have traveled... continued traveling on last night, it would have been dark by the time you got back. Like, real dark, late at night.
Right.
So, it takes you... It's actually... When you return to the city, it's actually taking you a lot longer to get into the city than it did before. Like, as you travel up the bridge, after the elevator, you can notice there's a long line at the checkpoint. It's a lot of people coming into the city. It takes you about 40 minutes longer. Takes you about that long just to get to the checkpoint. It's just a whole bunch of random people. They are forcing the gold toll, so you all pay your gold to get in.
I thought explorers got in free.
They overlooked you all before, but now it's being enforced.
How much gold does this
Okay.
cost?
Just 1 gold to enter the city.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna ask the guard, what's with all this? And I point to the long line.
The king is making an announcement later, so there's a lot of people wanting to be here for it. The king doesn't make that many announcements, so...
We have a king?
Yep.
Can I do knowledge history to know more about this king?
You've been here for a month, so yeah, go for it.
Alright.
Unlike everybody else. Oh no, everybody's been here for about a month now. You've been here for about 2. Alright.
Oh, I know something. Well, we have a
You are
king.
the king. You are the king.
You're right.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. There you go. Scroll to the bottom of that. There's the king and his royal family. You know all that.
Yeah. You're right. We do have a king. I read that before.
Oh, this is
I,
new to me.
I forgot about that.
Yep. But yeah, the king is making an announcement. It's supposed to be pretty important, and that's why everybody's trying to get into the city right now, trying to hear the good news.
There's no information on the actual king other than his family.
And that he is, in fact, the king.
That's it? There's more information on his siblings than himself.
Yes, he's a
just
very
king.
private man.
You know he's the king. I mean,
Anyway,
You don't know-
he's been
you don't
hiding for a
really-
long time.
you don't really
I guess I'll
know
go over
his. Go ahead.
I'll go over to Grin. It's like, oh, no wonder that you didn't remember that we had a king. He's never out here.
No, he's always in the castle.
Oh,
I mean, you don't really. He is a. I mean, he's a fair king. He's just a normal king. Yeah.
a normal king.
He's low taxes, but there's the toll. He has a lot of ties with the nobility because they all live right there. It's just, yeah, he's a king.
Normal, typical.
Yeah, I mean, you all don't know him. You all haven't met him. You don't know what he's like. Just what people know of him. Yeah, he's a
Which is
generic,
nothing.
basically generic non-shit king. You just know him by reputation. You have yet to meet him. Actually, I have a handout somewhere here. I mean, a character thing, but you all haven't met him yet, so. Anyway, yep.
Alright.
Well, let's go to the guild and get our reward
Let's
For-
do it!
for killing those goblins.
Was there a reward for rescuing us?
A bunch of
Yeah.
gold.
You all already got your gold. She gave it to you guys already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
But
like almost
Character
2K.
we haven't.
Yeah, in character y'all have it, but it's like 180 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or no, it was like 390 or something. It was a bunch. Alrighty. So as you all travel, the city is a bit crowded. Especially the guild district, the whole where all the guild halls and stuff are. There are several groups everywhere. Just looks like they're kind of rushing about, like they're preparing for whatever this announcement's going to be. People from every guild is sitting out here, and in your own guild hall. Like, do you all just continue on?
Yeah.
I would try to figure out like where they're all from and stuff. Like, why are they here?
Who?
Go see the king.
Well, yeah, do a perception
All right,
or investigation, either way. I'll take one or the other.
I'll do a perception. Let me find my character. I don't have it pulled up for some reason.
It's on your third monitor. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was still getting stuff set up.
I know you're about to take over, but you're still playing right now.
11.
Alrighty. Well, pretty much what the guard said, that everybody's kind of awaiting the news of the... Because it's supposed to affect everything, kind of. Or at least guild business.
Oh.
So it's just a
Us.
bunch of normal members around. You do notice that there's a group of the Crimson Clerics out here. Looks like they're more just trying to... No, wait. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Oh, no. You see a group of the Crimson Clerics actually marching through... Like it's a full outfit, kind of marching through the middle. And they're heading
Yeah.
towards the exit. Or
Okay.
towards one of the ramps. And you notice there's a group of harpies sitting in the plaza. They are wearing what looks like courier uniforms. But they each have a symbol of each of the guild halls. Especially one of your own. Other than that, there's nothing really spectacular out here.
Okay. I'll walk along.
I didn't know we
Alrighty.
were represented by Harvey.
Yep, it's a group of harpies. Domestic harpies. They aren't wild witch looking like the other ones are.
Cool.
Yeah, y'all haven't really explored the other guild halls to notice them yet.
What other guilds are there?
A bunch. It's in that same handout with the king.
Okay.
Can I see the harpies?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hop over to them and like look at them in awe because they have wings and I do not.
They are gonna kind of look at you a little bit disgustingly. Like, oh god, what is that?
I'll do a friendly generic greeting and see what they do. They probably ignore me saying like hello.
Like,
How nice weather.
historically, are your two races like allies?
Oh, probably not. I feel like Kenku would just like behave a bit oddly about species with wings.
No.
Like I imagine some would be like all mad and jealous, and then some would be like, "Wow, that's cool," and I'm more of the like, "Wow, that's cool," kind of Kenku.
Well, the Kinku aren't native to this continent, so they more look at you like with disgust and kind of, what the hell is that?
Oh, like an uncanny valley type of thing.
Yeah, but they do just kind of enthusiastically say hi back and just go back to their conversation.
I hop up and down excitedly, and then I go back to the rest of the group.
You did notice that one of them was wearing an Adventurers Guild emblem, though.
Okay. Well, then I point to that one and say, Adventurers Guild member.
Or Explorers
actually-
Guild, whatever.
Actually, the Explorers Guild, yeah.
She just kind of ignores you. She says, "Yeah, Explorers Guild. Yes."
This is why you have no friends, Bird.
I nod and wilt a little bit.
You wilt?
Oh yeah, you know, like if someone is all sad, they like
They will.
slouch down a bit. I don't
Oh,
know why
yeah.
that word came to mind.
I think of a plant, but okay.
Yeah, it's probably because I was looking at my green onion plants and they were all wilted, so I guess that's why the word was in my mind.
Okay.
Benjamin would look back and say, "Do not talk to those foul things."
I look shocked that he called them foul.
These bird things are up in the mountains too with the Goliath tribes, however, you know. Not everything in the mountain gets along with each other. Alrighty. I should probably drop what's his name down here too. But as you all enter, you do see there is quite a few guild members here. And especially the 8 that you managed to rescue are sitting in here as well. When you come in, a lot of the guild members turn around, like, because there's more than usual here, and they all just give you all a round of applause for rescuing so many of their guild members.
Ah.
Yep.
I wave.
Benjamin just stands heroically.
Yep.
I'm gonna stand heroically as well.
Like there's a lot going on here. Like there's actually a group of these plant people over here with another guild master. You over the balcony up top, you do see Lograin. And they him and this noble he's talking to and a dwarf are sitting on the second floor looking over, and they kind of join in as well, except for the noble applauding you.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a light cheer, and then everybody just kind of goes to what they're doing, but they are paying you a lot of attention. And that's what happens when you all enter.
I'm gonna go file our official report to the help board guy, since Lograin's busy.
Alrighty.
Benjamin will follow.
I'll follow as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna close on my windows. God.
Anyway, Grin, give me a perception check.
Perception check, sure.
Alright, you know that dwarf.
The one up with Lograin?
Yep.
Who is it?
It's Orsic Tack. You can't see his name, can you? Fuck.
Ah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a dude person, yep.
I don't think Kitten can see the map.
Oh no, I don't have him down here. You're not here yet, but you know, you can dick around here.
Welcome to the guild hall.
Yep.
I was just very confused for a second.
Yeah, I forgot to drop you down here. You're not actually here yet, but you can move around and look around, I guess. Yeah, the help board director gives you all a very, very pleased and generous look. He gives you all of your bags of gold, which is like a bunch. Because the noble did, because was it I think it was Logrin that promised you a gold, like 200 per head. He
Yeah.
brought back a bunch, people.
200 per head?
Yep, that sounds about right.
If only someone hadn't killed that one guy.
Shut the fuck up, Bird.
Ah,
He came at us.
I mean, you filed the report explaining everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He'll just say, well, accidents happen, I suppose. Comes the risk of being a bronze member. We lose more of them than anything. You all seem to be doing alright for yourselves.
Well, going upward is the plan. So
Yep.
not doing well wouldn't work very well.
He'll turn to Ba and say, by the way, those guys are looking for you. They look like royal guards from the castle. He goes over there and starts talking to them. The help board director will go on and say, I do believe Marcouf has an assignment for you, although there seems to be quite a bit of, well, a lot of an event happening later today, and he's busy dealing with those plant people. I suggest you all get a good spend your gold, celebrate a little bit. Wait to see what the king's announcement is, if you wish to go see. And return tomorrow and see what Marcouf has in line for you.
Alright.
Who's Marku?
One of the
He-
guild leaders.
Yeah.
Oh.
Benjamin, you also notice on the balcony, you know who that noble is.
Yeah. I tried to stay out of her line of sight.
I mean, she saw you all come in. She was on the second
Yeah.
floor balcony.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to try to keep yourself hidden, I guess do a stealth.
Let me do a disguise.
The
Yeah,
giant Goliath hides in the middle of the room.
It's more of, can you keep yourself kind of out of sight? So just roll whatever.
He pretends he's a pillar.
Pretend, yep.
I
there you
have
go.
an idea, but I'll see if he wants my help or not.
There's not a disguise. I thought there was.
There isn't one unless
Do
you have a
like-
disguise tool.
You're like
Oh.
performance. Would be.
I ask,
Oh.
would you like some assistance, sir?
Yeah, you all do notice Benjamin's trying to shy away.
Say yes, please help.
Okay, I wave my hand and I cast. Hang on a minute. Actually, let me see. Oh no, wait. 5. Okay, so then approximately 5 foot tall, or 5 foot cube of sheets appear over him. It's an illusion though, but now he's not very visible. Maybe the bottoms of his legs are visible, but he's mostly hidden.
Wait, so he's covered in sheets now?
Yeah.
Yes, illusion.
And
It's-
that
I can't
makes
see
him
you, you
stand
can't
out
see me.
less.
No one knows it's him. He can just walk along, and no one will know it's him. They'll just know it's a person dressed as a ghost.
I'm gonna start inching towards Gren and pretend I don't know these people.
Yeah,
I'll,
so now there's a ghost in middle of the guild hall, which is drawing more attention than.
Yep. I'll just yank the sheets off and say thanks for nothing, Mel.
And then they poof away, and I say, but they wouldn't have known it was you.
No, you should have said this is why you have no friends.
I should have, but I don't think that's true.
Also, you can't yank the sheets off. It's an illusion.
Yeah, instant, your hands would just go through them.
Okay.
Anyway, the group moved from upstairs, moved downstairs, and they're talking with a quest board director, help board director. And Ba will start leaving behind this group of royal guards. Seems like they're escorting him away.
Seeing what a heroic fighter he was, I would stand in the way and ask what's going on.
Please stand aside, sir. This is a royal matter.
Please, Mr. Ghost, don't get in the way.
Yeah. Besides, I don't trust what I'm looking at right now.
I'll look at Ball and say what's going on.
The same thing that happens every time I get into any kind of mess. The prophet is involved somehow. Apparently, she wandered into the royal castle and is being held. She somehow made it past all of the guards. Again.
I see. Well, duty calls.
Yep. Out of the way, the king has summoned me to go meet him after the announcement, so
Have fun.
I won't.
Do a little wave.
That's the spirit.
Stay safe.
You get the feeling he's roped into a lot of trouble because of the prophet all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they leave. Out of the way, the help board director is now talking with Lograin and this dwarf. The noble is just standing on the stairs, just kind of overlooking or overhearing what's being discussed. But yep, because there's a lot of stuff happening in the town today. The next person who's going to give you a quest is Marcouf, but he is too busy today to talk to you. So you guys got the day off. The rest of the day off.
Whoa.
What are we gonna do with a day off?
Okay, I've got
Get
a
drunk.
question.
Get
Is there-
fucking drunk, yeah.
Spend
Is there a
390 gold.
place- Is there a place I could go to buy? Wait, can you like pay money to learn new cantrips or new spells?
Spells, if
Are
you're
you
a
a wizard?
wizard, yes. But you're a bard, so no.
Okay, that answers my question then. As you can tell, I only skimmed the rule book enough to find something interesting and not enough to actually understand it.
Yeah, you could. You don't have a spell book, but you can probably find a place that sells scrolls. However, like Nyx tried the same thing before, but they all told him that the Mages Guild, and you've been here for about 2 months, so you kind of know them as well. The Mages Guild goes out every day or two and just just goes through all the markets looking for spell scrolls and things to take back to their own guild hall.
Oh,
So you could probably go ask them, because the Nyx didn't. He managed to get like a super high, I think it was investigation roll, and found a shop that had some stuff.
Oh man, there's really only like there's really only like one spell and one cantrip that I need. I guess I could try looking.
I wanna ask Millie, what are you looking for?
Mending
Mending? Mending style?
cantrip,
Okay. I mean Kindred, yes.
cure wounds spell.
So I will say, Kieran, you can't learn from the scroll. The scroll would be consumable.
Oh,
It'd
I
be a
thought that
one-time use.
I thought that consuming it is what taught it to you.
No.
Okay,
Only if you
never mind then.
Yeah, only wizards can learn spells from spell scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
okay then.
possibly learn them for you and make scrolls for you, possibly, given time.
Yeah, it'll take a bit of time.
That's amazing.
And
was
I
like-
can help you look for, these scrolls if you want.
No thanks. I-
Okay.
Okay. I feel like there's like stuff I'm gonna need, but I have no idea what the stuff that's gonna be.
For what?
I don't know, just anything.
I think, honestly, within the entire group, we pretty much have everything we need.
Yeah, we have a wizard and a sorcerer and a bard. I think we're covered on spells.
And equipment-wise, we're not really lacking anything.
Wait, I
Yeah.
went to go purchase a blanket.
Seeing Mel's trepidation, I'll walk up and hand her a piece of chalk and a whistle. Be like, if you need trouble, whistle this.
She needs trouble.
Yep,
You
I'd
need
say it
trouble.
Exactly like that.
I cautiously take the chalk and whistle and treasure them. And then I put them in the bag. You might be able to see that I have like a whole bunch of complete junk in the bag that I treasure.
God, I'm gonna hand you all some cursed items, and like Mel's gonna just pocket it, thinking it's a treasure. She's gonna slowly go mad. She's gonna pick up things she doesn't need to pick up.
I mean, maybe that's
Yeah.
what happened to her eyes. Keep picking to her side.
That's what real life me did as a child. I was cleaning my room when I was at home and like going through all my stuff, and I have like an entire little box of broken zipper pulls that I'd gathered over like years and years and years, finding them on the ground, and I'd forgot that I had them, and I admit it was a little bit hard to throw them all away. But anyway, yeah, I no longer compulsively pick up random bits of junk off the ground. I'm just playing a character that does. Is there some place I could buy magic items?
You'd have to look.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go look for Man, let me look up what this item was called.
Like the finest shop that actually sells magical items, it's a really hard find, especially any kind of vendor. So you would probably have to spend a while trying to find them.
I think I'd want to look for it.
What about health potions? Do those count as magic items?
No, like actually the guild alchemist sells those to you.
Oh, okay. Can we buy some?
You could just go talk to them.
All right.
I want to look at magic shops.
Also, I can help you with that later, but like, how much gold did we actually make from this quest? Because I wasn't sure how much to add.
Yeah, I didn't get mine either.
Fuck, I don't remember. I already added mine.
Same.
It was like.
I think we had like 300.
Yeah, I think it was like 300 something.
I think y'all got 380.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
'Cause
Okay, thank you.
It's in the party loot, though she added up and divided it out already.
Oh, right.
And y'all had a few items you didn't identify yet.
We should probably get those identified.
I mean, can I just identify
Yeah, you can.
right now? Gold charm and the fancy rapier and the silver necklace.
Yep.
Is the fancy rapier the rapier we gave back to the captain because it was hers?
Oh yeah,
I think it was.
That's the only rapier I remember. So
right.
Anyway, y'all
Was
can
the
edit the
pearl-
party loot, so... Yeah, you gave back the fancy rapier.
Okay. And was the pearl anything? Pearl in the shape of a tear?
we didn't check.
I don't remember the book with the black cover is. Okay, I'm gonna cast identify on all of them.
Yeah, I don't remember it, so let's see here.
Yeah, the book and the pearl in the shape of a tear were both in the chest we opened. Along with the wand of the war mage, and I think something else was in there, but I don't remember what. When the fuck did we get bracers of defense?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I think those were what was on one of the enemies. I remember
Yeah.
casting heat metal on it.
Oh,
Those were just normal bracers. That's what Serial said.
Oh,
They weren't actually a magical item.
then I don't remember where these came from.
I mean, I'll take them if we're gonna have them. Well, but I don't remember ever getting those.
Yeah, so y'all gave
bracers
that rapier
of defense is
back.
up. +2 for.
Unarmored. If you don't have armor or a shield, you get +2 from the bracers of defense.
Right.
Yeah. So... Alright, when you identify them, the necklace is just a necklace.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha. She actually wrote this down for me before she left, which is nice. The pearl does that. I'm reading what it does now.
Hamadryad.
Hermit, whatever.
You gain. Oh,
think-
interesting.
So once a day, you can just get a D4 bonus on saving throw or
Any
ability
saving.
check.
So it's shitty guidance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shitty guidance. You got a shitty guidance pearl.
Once per day.
Alright, so when you look through look through the book, it is completely blank. When you
Right.
cast Identify on it, you can tell there is a spell on the book, an illusion spell preventing it from being read. That's what's making it appear blank.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I do not know to spell music.
Benjamin would
Can
like
I
the,
attempt to see through the illusion? I don't know how, but with Arcana or something, or investigation. I don't know.
No, that's a good question. How do you break an illusion?
Usually it's
Investigation normally.
yeah.
Alright.
Indicate the DC of the caster.
Well, you know it's an illusion, so the check doesn't really matter. Do.
Oh, right.
Looks like you'll have to. So, like an investigation check, an intelligence check tells you that there is actually an illusion on it, but you identified it, so you know it's an illusion. So you have to
Okay.
find a way to get the illusion off the book.
Oh, but I can't just like see through the illusion.
No,
Oh well.
making you pass through it. But I mean,
Benjamin wants the goggles of night.
Okay. I think they're in the bag of holding when I give it to you.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure they were. I'm pretty sure all this stuff is in the bag of holding.
yeah. Except for the bark skin and the potion of healing, you all have that in your inventory, so I'm gonna get rid of that.
You said the skull charm was nothing.
Yeah, skull charm's nothing, just a
Okay.
charm. Yep. The necklace actually has a bit of a value to it. It's about 100 gold. It is studded with rubies and such. So,
Well, I mean, I'll take the bracers of defense we magically have.
yeah. I think you had those bracers, just we didn't identify them because we had other shit to do at the time.
Yeah,
Sure,
they're
let's go with
burning and
that.
stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I can get rid of that.
So Benjamin's taking the goggles of night. Someone's taking the bracers of defense. Still the necklace. Yeah, y'all can start editing this stuff now if you want.
We can't edit that page.
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah,
just gave it to
understand.
everybody.
Mm-mm.
Try it
There's
again.
no edit.
Like close it out, then.
Okay, now I can. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I still can't edit it.
You closed it and opened it.
Let me try that again. Party loot. Still can't edit it.
Might need to just reload the page. Reload the Roll20.
Alright, well there's not really anything I need to edit right now on it, so I'll wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is. Let me just change that. Bag of holding. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Like, if y'all can do me a favor on your character sheets, because this is going to start happening now that you've gotten some renown. You're level 5 adventurers and you've done a few things. People know you now.
Mm-hmm.
You're all gonna start being targeted with shit. So, in your treasure, like in the bio part of your character sheets, can you list all the magical items you have?
Okay.
I don't really mind what they do, just like a list,
I already do that.
just so I can see how many magic items you got, and yep. Alrighty, so what do y'all do? Y'all have got the day off.
I wait.
I look up at oh man, how do you say it again? Alex, how do you say your name again?
Iris.
No, I thought.
changed it.
Oh,
It's Iris.
Ira. Oh,
It's Iris now.
oh, it looks the same here on this map that I'm looking at right now.
Oh, actually, you're right. Well, it's Iris right now.
Okay, I look up at Iris and say, "Wanna go shopping?" I'm assuming that you're taller than me. I'm like less than 5 feet tall.
Wait, didn't you deny me of? Didn't you
Yeah.
deny me earlier?
I changed my mind.
Well, I would have looked for a magic shop on my own first.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that time was like passing as we were all here discussing the
always
party
passing.
loot. Oh, just like
Wait,
the
wait,
real world.
I want to quickly locate a magic shop.
Quickly is not probably going to work that well. But
That's true.
Yeah, do an investigation, see what happens, or perception, or whatever, whatever you want to roll to try to look for one. You don't manage to find one.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Oh well.
Because even among the common circles of magic, you don't really. I mean, common circles of shops and everywhere, even in the merchant district, magic items are pretty much hoarded by the Explorers Guild and other guilds. Because,
Okay.
to actually
Well.
find if someone's selling something, you'll have to spend time and money to try to find a person selling stuff.
Right.
Like, there's actually a thing in the Zenithor's Guide, but I think that takes way too long, so I kind of shortened it by a bunch. So, I mean, you can spend the day trying to find it, maybe throwing some money around to people, tell them you're interested in finding a shop.
Not
But-
bad.
Yeah. You can always try your luck with the Mages Guild. However, by reputation, you know that they are kind of snooty to non-members.
How would one join this Mage's Guild?
You would have to ask them.
I don't want to ask people.
But the Explorers Guild did tell you all at the beginning, though none of you were really there, that you all are allowed to join other guilds in addition to the Explorers Guild. Like they're not exclusive. It's that they have many members who are a member of other guilds.
Hmm.
They do it just to keep business contact with each other.
Okay.
Especially like those harpies. They're a member of all the guilds. The few are a member of a few other ones, and yada yada.
So what is everyone choosing to do?
I'm waiting in the guild
For what?
For a day.
to talk to my good friend.
Oh, he came
Force
down.
Attack.
Yeah, he came down. He's been talking with the help board director in Lowgrain for a while.
Yeah, they're in a conversation, so I'm patiently and
Oh.
politely waiting for them to finish. I've got all day.
Okay. I mean, are you still asking me to help you find it, or have I already done my action for today?
I mean,
Oh,
if you give up, you can continue looking around, do other stuff you want.
so if one of us were to assist the other in looking, what would that do? Like, how would we do that?
To prevent multiple roles of doing the same thing, like you're all trying to look for something in the same spot, you're all getting in each other's way. However, in this place, y'all can do your own roles, just because you're all separated and doing your own thing. But if like you're all in a group trying to check the same wagon for something, you're all just gonna
Yeah.
get in the other's way. So the way I see it is, if you have proficiency in a skill, you can help someone else. You can assist someone else doing a search.
And it gives advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you have to have proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency is the main thing. Because otherwise, you might as well just do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, since you're all apart, you can both do your own investigation rolls. Since you went off on your own to try and find one,
Well, okay. I
because
already
she
did my roll.
refused you, refused your help.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was like what I was actually going to do for the day. Because I want to purchase magical items. And I feel like if we were actually looking together, it'd be easier. But I realized that I already said, oh, I changed my mind. But then I changed my mind again to want
Well,
to go and do
I
it.
kind of break up the day into segments. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry, let me say that I have like no experience doing stuff in Dungeons and Dragon cities. I've never played in a Dungeons and Dragon city in my entire life.
well,
Okay.
I'll help you out. Every DM does it differently.
Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea how this is all supposed to work.
But I'm breaking up into like segments of the day. So after you do this, it'll be about noon. So you guys can keep doing different things in the day. Like the dwarf does recognize you, and he'll motion for you to come over, Grin.
Sure, I walk over.
But yeah, if you both look for the shop, y'all didn't find anything, and it's about noon now.
Okay.
But we'll continue on with what Grin is doing. I don't really want to voice the characters. I don't know what kind of personality he has, so I'm just gonna, yeah. He'll just greet you, recognizing you, asking, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Ah, well, I finally left the old life and joined up as an explorer. Surprised to see you here, although, I mean, I suppose you must be getting around anyways.
He will tell you he is in the middle of brokering a deal with the noble that's hanging up on the staircase. She is Lady Pyramane. She is one of the 3 great noble houses. She
Wow.
is specifically, well, her father. She's the one who heads the guild, but she's the one doing all the business now. He's actually one of the generals. But she owns all of the ports. Well, not she doesn't own them, but she owns like all of the good quality boats, all the ship's craftsmen, and all the horses and such. So he's brokering a deal with her to establish a trade route using her ships and such.
Well, damn, Orsic, you've really made your way up.
Well, there aren't too many trade routes coming to this place because of how dangerous it is. I'm actually here with the Adventurers Guild, or Explorers Guild, seeing if they will provide escorts for some of my caravans. Yeah, Orslick has fallen into some good fortune, mainly because a lot of people are afraid to do business down through here because it's so dangerous. However, you know his past, so he's not afraid of shit.
He ain't afraid of anything. Well, I'm glad to see you're getting by. Well, I mean, guess I should have come a long way back then.
Well, you
Right.
seem to be doing well for yourself now.
Starting to climb my way up. It's still at, like, you know, the bottom rung, but I only just started, so there's that. You've had, like, 50 years. I'll get
Yeah.
there eventually.
Well, I'm gonna start doing business with the guild now, so maybe I'll see you around.
That'd be great. We could get a drink and catch up sometime.
But whenever he's not at the ports, he will definitely do so,
Okay.
because he still likes being near the sea and doing his business.
It is what we're used to.
Anyway, it's about noon now. Everybody's starting to move towards the castle. What do you all want to do now?
I'll go see what the king's all about.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I suppose I'll go as well. Man. I'm worried that I'm going to be the only one who doesn't have dark vision now.
I am the only one that does have dark vision, aside from Benjamin, who has goggles. And Titan's not part of the party yet, so he
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Iris didn't have dark vision, but now I'm remembering. Okay,
he's
now
a
I don't.
human.
Now I don't feel so like I critically need to find some goggles of night.
I mean, we have light spells and such, so we'll be fine.
Nope.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And lots of fire.
I imagine
Yes.
Benjamin is running and hiding in fear of this noble.
Yeah, he got out of there pretty fast.
You should have just stayed in the ghost costume.
I would try to find a nice inn for the night. somewhere that can see the king's speech?
That would be up in the noble district, and they are insanely expensive. All their taverns and such.
He feels like pampering himself.
Alright, I think the rich cost was like 10 gold or something, wasn't it? For a
10
night?
plus, depending on how high you're going.
I see. Well, there is a giant wall around the plaza, but if you get a place nearby, it will cost about 20 gold.
Alright. 20 gold.
Yep. You do see a lot of nobles in this place. A lot of people of importance. And they notice you.
The last place they'll think to look for me.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty. So, as you guys walk into the big courtyard, which the gates of the wall are open, everybody's kind of pulling into the middle.
Wait, there's something I want to do. Can I look on the ground for a rock, like a pebble, or just like a rock, in case I need to throw a rock imminently?
You have rocks.
Hey, what if I want more?
She needs more rocks. It's a character trait.
Before you get to the noble district, yes. In the noble district and in the castle, the place is pretty well kept up.
Okay. Well then, I'll add a throwing rock to my treasure.
I mean, you can probably
I
find...
only actually had one rock with. Well, okay, I have one magical rock, and then I have one regular throwing rock in my inventory right now. Nothing too crazy. I decided against adding like a bag full of rocks to my character list of inventory stuff.
I mean, you probably find some loose tile and like consider that a rock in the noble district. However, you start pecking at the tiles, they're not gonna be too happy. That you're
Alright.
fucking up their city.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I just want like a rock to throw in case there's a distraction needed or something like that. You can never be too prepared. I always feel nervous in the nicer parts of towns. Everyone frowns at me, probably because Kenku have a reputation of being in organized crime.
Yeah. All of you who are going to this thing, especially the new guy, because imagine you're just somewhere in the city doing something. New person. Kitten.
Okay.
I forget her name. Forget the name. Kaylin. There you go. Because imagine you're in the city doing something today. Like you got the call to come to the guild hall tomorrow by Markuf. He has an assignment for you and a group for you
Okay.
to join. But like you could be here too, but depends on what your character wants to do. But everybody who goes into the big courtyard to listen to the speech can do me a perception, please. Yes, I asked for 5 reception rolls. Kill me.
Whoops.
Oh no.
I'll go
So that
off
could
your
be there,
first
right?
one. Yeah,
You can do that.
if you went to the courtyard, you can too.
Sorry, I clicked it twice by mistake.
Yeah, if you double click, I always consider the first roll, so don't worry about it. Alrighty. I need to get used to your character name. Kaylin, Benjamin, Key, where is it? Iris? I don't know.
Yes.
Basically everyone except for Iris and Grin. You all notice each other as you come into the... I mean, I don't think Kayla would know who the other people are, but all of you would notice each other. In the courtyard, you do see a lot of winged races like the Arakor and Harpies just on top of the wall. They've been allowed to perch up there.
I look up at them a bit jealously, wishing that I could be up there, but I feel like if I actually went up there, it might be bad, so I don't.
Yeah, you notice a whole slew of different races in this courtyard. Especially the Ratkin, which I'm still... Like, they even came up from the Undercity. Some Drow, just about a bunch of different domestic races. You even see a few goblins. How about that?
They exist.
Gas. We didn't kill them. Shit, get them.
Yeah, you're right.
They came to the city.
Racial profiling! I say in the same voice that I used at
What?
the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know if you all actually met up with each other since you all.
I don't know
see-
anyone's here.
Yeah,
so-
Yeah. I don't
Grin
either.
doesn't know they're there. No, there's
Yeah,
Iris.
Grant's about to go attack those goblins.
So I mean, you just
Well,
you just hear the bird saying that from behind. You didn't know
yeah,
she was
because
there.
I can see all of them. So like now I guess do you guys know where I am, or am I too short to see among the crowd? I'm probably too short to see among the crowd. This happens to me all the time in real life.
You can probably notice Benjamin. He's a tall fucker.
All right, well I'm gonna run over to him.
He's at his inn.
Oh,
you
so-
don't go in there.
Oh,
I got an inn that I could see the speech from.
Wow, such forward planning. Okay, then I guess I don't go over to him. I
but-
will go to.
You're not gonna be able to see the speech, but you can probably hear it
Yeah, good enough.
because that's a tall wall.
Well,
Either
I'm
way,
gonna try to gather Iris and Gren together. So I'll hop over to Gren and then say Iris in Iris's voice and point in the direction where she is and try to pull him along.
Wait,
He's probably not gonna
Well-
like that.
could I have summoned a familiar before this? Since it takes like 10 minutes.
yeah,
right?
sometime during the yeah.
And like what I can like see through the eyes of it.
yep, and listen.
Alright, well I'm just gonna be at like a nearby inn. Hide a place. And just see through with my owl.
What?
Okay.
An owl. All right.
And
Yeah.
on
By
my
the-
side, with all those people perched up on the walls, can I fly up there and perch with them?
I mean, people are allowed to be on the walls, so you
Wow.
could. So
I'm
Iris,
just gonna fly up there and perch on the walls.
so
I don't want to
not-
waste my flying spell on that, but I
So-
was afraid that if I did that, all the other birds would glare at me. They would. They would. I knew what they
I
would.
mean, they're glaring at Grin.
I wave.
Yeah, I'll have the owl on Grant's shoulder.
By the way,
Yeah,
Grin, you don't know who this owl is, and there's an owl on your shoulder. Poke it with your stick. Make him resummon it.
Is it bothering me?
It's just on your shoulder.
Do its claws hurt? No, they don't. This is fine. I
You're
offer
just
some
one of the
food
birds
to-
now.
I offer some food to the bird people around me if they're interested. 'Cause
Did
I've
you
got tons
throw
of
bread at them?
rations.
Do you throw bread at them?
No, like actual food. I have a bunch of rations, so if anyone's hungry, I'm willing to share some food.
Grin flies up there, starts throwing bird at all the bird races. Starts throwing bread at the bird race. No, but there's quite a bit of Arcor and Harpies. Like, the Harpies are a very small race. They're not a small race, but they're short. And a whole bunch of other ones I haven't figured out what all different bird races are here, but there's a bunch. They all kind of stare at you, but I mean, you're not the only non-bird race up here. There's a few other people who decide to just walk up here.
I point at the owl on my shoulder. I've got a bird.
So, the King Koo notices everybody, and they're like, "Oh, everybody left, but they're not here."
Yeah, I decide not to go up on the wall with Gren because I feel like Kenku and the other bird people probably wouldn't get along very well due to the whole lack of wings thing, involvement in organized crime thing. So I stay down in the courtyard. Maybe there's like a little like bench or something I need to stand on to see because I am less than 5 feet tall. But I want to be able to see the king,
Yeah.
this mysterious king.
From where you're at, you can just see the what it is. There's a balcony on there, and you can see it from where you're at. But not. Let me see what did you roll actually?
Perception
Yeah,
22.
yeah. You even notice you managed to see peer through the crowd, and the royal family is down below on the floor level, just kind of standing around. And eventually, the king, along with a member of, let's see, the water, air, and earth genocide, all come out with them. They're all dressed finely, in their own kind of clothing. And he starts beginning his announcement.
How's the security here?
There is a guard everywhere.
Cool.
Just one
What I
guard who
wanna know.
manages to be everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
A
they're
guard.
all named Ben. It's actually it's actually Constable. What's his name? He just keeps poofing everywhere.
Oh my god.
He is just everywhere.
Hang on. I'll be right back. I have to put my laundry in the dryer. I'm sorry. I gotta do this, because like everyone was using the dryer earlier.
I need to go redrive some of my shit too. I just remembered, but I'm just gonna keep going. The king gives his announcement about. It's a very long-winded speech. It takes a few hours before he actually gets to the point. I'm not gonna give you a long-ass speech, just cause it's boring to listen to. The gist of it,
Do we have to roll to not fall asleep?
sure. If
Oh,
you're a
no.
character prone to falling asleep, go for it.
Actually, I don't sleep. You're right.
But it's a long, tedious, boring speech. He just announces everyone involved in this big decision, and that big decision is all of the tribes have allied themselves with Air Summit. Before, they weren't, and treated each other kind of hostilely. The Water Genocide Tribe, Earth, and Air have all decided to ally themselves, opening their towns, their trade routes, allowing trade routes to open up, which is kind of what your one dwarven friend was doing here. That a lot of traders are starting to open up.
Mhm.
Like merchants and some guild people got the lowdown before they were ridiculous going to happen. But all the towns have opened up for trade, as well as passage into their towns. They're working together with Air Summit to try to make the roads safer. And this, so most all of the races on this continent are now.
Okay, I am back. I'm sorry. It's
Welcome
just that
back.
there's been laundry in the dryer for hours and hours on end, so I finally moved it and put my own laundry in.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, almost all of the races that were once kind of hostile and whatever to Air Summit are no longer. The Goliaths and all the Air Corps have already allied themselves with Air Summit, so they're not here. But everyone except for the Fire Genocide tribes have allied themselves with Air Summit, and he tells everyone that the land has now opened up for travel. The war is officially behind us, and peace can now start to reign into the country. The southern part of Tavon is still considered hostile, dangerous territory. It is unfortunate, but the Fire Genocide have decided to remain hostile with all the other tribes, retaining their previous policy of sticking with the war and fighting us. So they advise everyone to avoid that area because they will be attacked on sight, and it's a good section of the southern country, and they're still fighting, trying to take territory and control. So just yeah. But yeah, everybody has allied themselves with Air Summit. It took an entirety of 2 to 3 hours just to say that, but that's the gist of it. And this is particularly important for a lot of guild business because they can now expand their reach to all corners of Tavon and start setting up shop. This is why all the guilds were kind of in a tizzy earlier. It's a bunch of people everywhere.
Important.
Yep. So that was the big announcement. I'm gonna go off these earlier perception rolls. So, Mal, you notice that Ba is sitting he's not with the royal family, but you can see him back there, like down on the ground level near them, and he is standing beside the prophet.
I recognize that girl who got me arrested, and I
Yep.
think, wait, she must be the prophet.
Yep, she is still wearing the same rags. But you do see Boss standing over there with her, and yep. Anyway, that was the conclusion of the speech. It's later in the evening now, so y'all can probably do one more thing, and then we'll call this the end of the day. Everybody starts funneling out. You see all of the harpies, especially the group from before, fly off. They're going to go spread the news.
I wave goodbye to my new friends.
Yep.
As they go.
You notice that all the harpies they're all female, by the way. Not that matters, but you know. Hanging out with them, you've noticed it.
What about the owl?
The owl stays.
Oh.
On your
Alrighty.
shoulder.
I look at the owl on my shoulder again, because I've probably looked at it a few times now.
It looks back at you.
Yeah, this is fine.
You
I
have a
say.
staring contest with it.
And I hop off the wall and go back to the ground.
Let's see here. Iris, roll me a 1d12.
Just a 1d12.
Yep.
Oops. That is
I'm
not
curious.
correct.
Alrighty. Anyway, do you just keep looking through the owl site and all that?
Yep.
After the speech, you have it come back, or just have the owl stay there?
I mean, I can chill. Owl stays. I'm gonna just chill where I am in my room. Don't feel like moving.
Alrighty. Well, nothing happened to you while you spent that 3-4 hours blind and deaf to everything happening to your body. So you're lucky. Because I said before, y'all are now starting to get some attention.
No one walked in and murdered you while you were
Yeah.
incapacitated.
No one came in and stole your shit. Alrighty, so, now the speech is over. Seems like there's a lot of people running about, trying to spread the good news. Hear a lot of people just talking about it, and it's basically the talk of the town now. So what do y'all want to do now?
I go over to Gren, and I try to pet the owl.
Owl flies a little bit away, out of your reach. And then
I
gets
jump
back
up
on
and
his shoulder.
down, frustrated that I can't reach this owl, and then I say, "This is why you have no friends," in Gren's voice to myself.
To yourself.
Yes, because this bird doesn't like me, and I'm so sad.
I mean, owls don't generally like me. Kind of how it...
Well, I figured since this owl was sitting on your shoulder so friendly, maybe this was a different kind of owl.
I mean, I haven't been petting it. Anyways, I look at the owl that I guess is hovering in the air, kind of.
Well, it kind of hovers up and goes to your other shoulder.
Okay. I turn to... I look at the bird, and then I look at the other bird on my shoulder, and I say, how about we grab some drinks? Not much else to really do.
I shrug, and I say, healing potions! Because I know that without a healing potion, I'd be dead.
I mean, healing potions, best place we could pick them up is the Explorers Guild.
You're all heading back there tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, we're going back tomorrow, and I guess the Alchemist was there the last time we showed up at night, I think. But, I mean, it's also kind of rude to barge in at night. It's not a 24/7 joint.
Oh, I thought it was.
I mean, you can come in and
No,
make use of it, but
The bar is open 24/7, it seemed.
Alright, well, since the alchemy place, I figured it was like, I don't know, there'd be shelves and shelves of pre-prepared healing potions you could just go and
Oh,
buy. I
the-
didn't realize it was one guy who had to be awake for you to buy them from him.
Yeah, I mean, we have a guild alchemist, and a guild doctor, and a guild child alchemist who gives out actual free potions. But
Wow!
For the real potions that we know what they do, you have to actually pay money. And
Wow!
for that, you need the actual alchemist.
Wait, so that means this child gives out unknown potions for free?
Yep, as long as we tell her what they do.
I want to try some.
But sure, I hand you the one that we haven't drunk yet. You can have this one.
Alright, I'm gonna smell it first.
I think that was the one that looks like mud. A mud cloud, I think was that one.
Oh god, I don't remember what that does. Let's
Does
see.
it smell like mud? I mean, if
Oh,
it
yeah, I know
smells
what
like
that one
poop,
did.
I'm not gonna drink it. But if it smells like mud, that's not so bad.
It does not smell that fresh, but it does have properties to it. You can tell.
Okay, well, where are we right now? Are we back in the guild hall? I'm not gonna drink this until we're in, like,
No,
a safe location.
We're still in the plaza. We haven't left.
By the way, you all haven't actually went over that way, but you haven't actually seen that child in quite a while. You all know where she went.
Haven't seen her since the day she gave us random potions. No, the day after that, I think we saw her too.
You saw her
Yeah,
hanging out with the two orcs before they vanished.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, with Cinder's ashes.
So was she at the guild? So does she hang around the guild hall?
Well, I mean, considering the last time we saw her was with Cinder's ashes, and she seemed buddy-buddy with them, she may have left with them to go find
I wonder if
Cinder.
that's his daughter!
It's not. I believe she's the daughter of the doctor, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess I want to head back to the guild, place. Sorry, I'm not really talking in character because I'm a little unclear about when we're talking in character and when we're talking out of character.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I guess we can grab drinks at the guild.
Yeah.
Alright, kid, we'll meet you at the guild. Make sure you show up.
Wait. What? You know that I was mine?
I'm assuming that it is. I don't know that it is, but I know the spell Find Familiar because I've worked with two people that had it.
Okay, whatever.
Whoever you belong
kid-
to.
The kid will show up
Yep.
anyway.
I know one wizard that would possibly put an owl on my shoulder, and it's you. So I'm assuming at this point. It would be real awkward if I was wrong, but I also have 8 charisma, so I'm willing to say it.
Alright, whatever.
Well, now that we're here, I'm going to drink this mud potion. I'm going to sit in a chair in case I fall down, and I'm going to drink this mud potion.
Oh, well, let's actually pull this up real fast.
Should I roll anything? Like a con save?
Oh, you'll definitely roll something. I'm just trying to figure out which one what it should be.
Roll a death save.
Alright, killed.
With
All right.
disadvantage.
So it is a mud-colored potion. I mean, it's got red swirls in it. I remember that now. All right. You feel really strong, but also really sickly. You get plus. Let's see, your strength is now 19
Wow!
for the next hour, but you also feel sick.
Alright, man, I'm not sure what to do with all my new strength. I guess I go over to Gren because he's the one who gave me this potion, and I say, really strong! But I probably look awful. Like a bird that's been through the dishwasher.
You look like you're about to fall over dead, but I believe you. That's kind of what the other one did, too.
I hold out my hand to shake his hand. Is he gonna return the handshake?
I guess I'll grab your hand.
All right, and you feel my bone-crushing grip from the strength bestowed by the potion as I shake your hand. And then I let go, mercifully, because I probably could have broken you in half if I wanted.
Yeah, that bird
Probably
is
not,
drunk.
but in my mind I could.
It's a strong bird.
Thanks. Glad you liked the potion.
Man, I want to like karate chop all the tables in half, but I know that would make people mad, so I won't.
You could go find Benjamin and arm wrestle him.
I think you might be able to beat him.
I don't know where he is, but thank you.
Ben's hiding out.
Wait, so I look for a likely candidate for arm wrestling, and I find a person. Wait, no, okay, Chitin, are you actually here?
Okay.
Yes, because I would have went back to see who my new group was, probably.
Okay, I say handshake and hold out my hand.
Do I know you?
I shake my head.
I reach out my hand very reluctantly.
I do a bone-crushing, vigorous handshake, and then I let go and sit back satisfied. And I say, I am Mellifluous Gabble.
I like take my hand back, like rubbing it a bit. I'm like, what was that for?
I hold up the empty, gross mud potion bottle and point it and say, testing effects.
She says
Okay.
that as you can see, feathers starting to fall off of her.
I probably sneeze at this point, and there's like a puff of feathers.
I would probably back out and like, well, nice getting to know you, friend.
Goodbye! I wave cheerfully, and then sneeze again. There's another puff of feathers. Outside, is there anything that looks like I could try breaking it and not have someone be mad?
Jesus.
Everything belongs to somebody. I mean,
Oh, there's no like bit of furniture on the curb with a sign on it
Try
that says
breaking
free.
up the ground and get your rocks from the ground.
punch the ground.
Where's
Get some
the fun in
rocks.
that? You gotta find the rocks that are already there. If you make your own, then they're not all weathered and smooth.
Either way, the bird is hulking out. The bartender offers you, drinks at reasonable prices. So, spend how much you want for a good drink. I imagine a gold for just normal drinks, a silver or tin, depending on the quality of drink you want to buy.
Okay.
He has a decent selection, but mostly just the standard beer and alcohol and such.
Drink a little bit.
Yep. So nothing else really happens. There is a lot of, the guild hall is still kind of crowded. There are two servers just frantically pacing back and forth trying to get to everybody. Yeah, that dwarf is gone now, but the noble still lingers around. Looks like she's talking with Lograin about something. And everybody, all the normal staff starts to pack up and leave.
I feel moderately responsible for the stupid bird, so having seen what just happened, I'm gonna buy an expensive drink of 1 gold that is a nice drink. I'm gonna take it over to Kalen, who moved seats, clearly, and I'm gonna put it down in front of you, be like, I'm sorry about the bird, have a free drink. And walk away.
What the fuck is that?
Strong bird.
I looked at the birds with arms subreddit, which is just like birds with arms photoshopped on them. And of course, on the first page was the perfect image.
Alrighty. Well, as I said, nothing really happens. Let's see here. Let's see what is going on. Give me 1 second. Look at everybody's shit.
You changing the page?
You only have 3 things.
Yeah, I only have 3 things, and they're all attunement.
So let's see here. Burb. You only have 2 things.
Because no one actually took the tier, so Benjamin still has that.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Not counting the unclaimed stuff, I have 3.
Oh, you have the bag of holding.
That is counting the bag of holding. I got the bag of holding, the goggles of night, and the sentinel shield.
Alrighty.
And a horse.
Well, nothing's gonna happen to you, Benjamin. You're in a very nice place. So, Grin, roll me 1d12.
Sure. It's a 6.
Alright. Nothing really happens to you. Wherever you sleep for the night.
I meditate, thanks.
Whatever. You have to meditate somewhere.
I'm an elf. I don't sleep. Fuck your sleep.
Yeah, those plant people that were in here earlier were giving you quite the glare. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't like elves.
Yeah. So a new day comes by. Nothing eventful happened to all of you that night. I mean, you all still have to...
How merciful!
Yeah, so you all still have to, pay to sleep somewhere. Or stay at an
I
inn.
want to sleep somewhere.
Can you stay in this guild hall? Do they have, like, rooms?
You need an inn.
No.
Oh, okay, then.
Modest lifestyle is 1 gold if you want to just be a normal person.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I'll pay 1 gold. So that I have a place to, like, pass out once the potion has worn off.
What are we doing on this next day?
Going back to the guild.
For,
Talk to
yeah, over the night, I would like the Stronk Burb. You're not Stronk anymore. But you are still sick, so give me a constitution save.
Alright. I knew this was coming. Oh!
Did you roll? Alrighty. One of your fingers have disappeared.
Whoa!
I didn't have that many fingers to begin with! I look at my hand in horror!
It didn't fall off, it just disappeared. You don't feel it
there's,
there,
like-
it's gone. But it's
There's
not...
like no stump or anything. It's like my hand is 1 finger narrower.
Yep.
Oh,
And like, a lot of the feathers have disappeared from that hand, too.
now I start to worry because, like, if I lose too many fingers, I'll no longer be able to play my stringed instrument.
It's a legitimate concern.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually overthinking all my instrument proficiencies and realized, like, how would I even play a wind instrument? I have a beak.
Blow
We'll
into it.
get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yep. Anyway,
So I hurry over to the guild hall, all the while looking at my hand in horror and, like, I don't know, holding that hand in my other hand.
So this is where I'm gonna pass it off to David, though. I'm gonna imagine the bird gets there first, so I'm gonna do that part because imagine you're gonna run to the doctor.
I'm gonna. I don't know if the doctor could help with this sort of thing. I guess I could try asking.
Is that why you're running to Guild Hall, though?
I
He wants
was
to show
gonna
her
see if I
friends.
could find that child and be like, "Your potion did this to me!" in my scary voice.
All right. Well, you run in. You have to run through the doctor's office anyway. So you know,
Okay.
over here.
Oh, okay. I never actually knew where the real entrance was. Okay, then I'm gonna go up to the doctor. And I'm gonna hold up the empty potion bottle and point to it and say, "From child," or like whatever descriptor that Gren told me about like this child that gives out free potions. I'm just gonna copy exactly what he said, and then I'm gonna say like, oh, 1 hour, strong verb, and then and then and then I say and then I hold out my hands and say like, oh, overnight, and like try to like hold out my hands hoping that he'll realize one hand is one less finger than the other, because I don't know how to say I have one less finger after waking up, because I've never heard anyone say that before.
As soon as you say little girl and potion, the guild alchemist was actually kind of nearby, and kind of walks up like, "Oh dear lord, you took one of the girl's potions."
I nod.
Swear when she gets back, I'm gonna have to have a word with her. The
I
doctor
hold
will.
out my.
Yeah, the doctor will look at you. He'll start to examine you, and the doctor is a very tall man, by the way. He looks very skinny. He looks almost like a dead ghoul. But, you know.
All right, well then I probably have to really crane my neck to look at him because I'm really short. But I do that all the time in the real world.
Yeah.
I thank the guild alchemist, and then I look up at the doctor.
Considering this is from the potion, I'm going to assume she got this plant she made this from Gabat Forest. You have the Vanishing Plague. Parts of you will slowly start to disappear.
I'm looking even more horrified! And then I say in a calm voice, how do I stop it? But I do not look calm. I'm just copying someone who said that in a calm way.
He will walk off into the guild alchemist's area, grab a potion. He'll bring it back and give it to you and say, take a third of this each day, and after 3 days it should disappear. And all your parts should come back.
Okay, for a moment I thought you said, you should disappear. And I was thinking, that's the opposite of what I want.
Or you could disappear. Either way. Here you go.
Disappear.
Thank you. Does this cost money, or is this like a civilized healthcare system?
For guild members, I do not charge much, though. If you start coming in here with too many diseases, I will start charging you.
Understood. And then I cradle the potion protectively because I feel like I'm gonna die without it. And then I'll like go over into this area to drink the 1/3 of the potion.
Yep. So, like, you noticed you haven't met her yet actually, so you didn't know who she was. But yeah, there's some plant people in there. Yada yada. All right, now I'm gonna pass it off to Ben.
Okay. Let me get on the right page.
Everybody's on the guild hall.
Yeah.
Let me rejoin as a player here. Oh.
So does this particular party have like a name or something?
We never got around to it. So far, it's just been Grin and Ben. That's been basically the party.
Yeah, so far this party has fallen apart and come back together with other people.
That is true.
We would have had to change our name anyways.
It is a good. I mean, everything being about the guild and bronze members being plenty and people dying a lot. It's actually a good way just to introduce characters should people leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy way to do it.
So we're mostly known as Grin and Ben and Friends.
Yeah.
Friends, that should be our actual name. I like it. Gren and Ben and Friends.
All right.
It's Bryn and Friends.
I figure we give ourselves an actual name when we're silver, or I mean, we could now if you want to.
No, we die off too easily. Not yet.
When we're actually cool, we get a name.
So, what do we need to get into silver?
Well, I mean, actually, I don't think we're all at the same point on that anymore. because I don't know what you've been doing, but we've done.
Go up to the quest log. There's a things you need.
Where is it?
Oh, I see it. You've done extermination
Yes.
just now.
Oh, at the top.
Is that not
there
a
it is.
rescue mission?
Didn't we do an extermination?
I mean, I guess taking the goblins would be an extermination, though you didn't kill the
Wasn't-
goblins. But I mean, that's what it was classified as.
And oh, it was, investigation was the demon one. That was investigation, wasn't it? Or was that extermination? No, investigation was Nyx's. What was the demon one?
That was also an extermination.
Okay.
So you just need a hunting and exploration.
Yeah, then you need to do your advancement quest.
What was our bounty mission?
Let me take a look right here. I got it actually written down in the. Oh no, the bounty mission was for the demon that was down in the city.
Okay.
Like there's a bounty on that, and you went and took care of it. So that was the demon mission, and you guys just did an extermination quest, though didn't technically do it. The quest was complete.
And Nyx's was an investigation to figure out what was happening to the people. that
You all
were
failed that
exploding in
mission, remember?
comas. We didn't fail it. We told them what was happening. But okay.
You all got an reward for, being dicked out of the quest. Because those clerics were assholes and said they did it.
Yep.
I mean, you all
But
still
they
got a
didn't.
reward.
They didn't report any information, but
They reported what they thought was. They said it was taken care of.
they're fucking liars.
Yeah, they are.
They suck. I hate those guys.
They were formerly called the Crimson Cultists, so
Yep. Okay, but yeah, we need to fill out that list, and then we can be silver.
you got like 3 more quests than Lograin's advancement quest.
Cool.
Then you have access to the 2nd floor of the guild. And get some real guild benefits rather than free healthcare and cheap potions.
You did.
I mean, free
good.
healthcare is a pretty good benefit.
Yeah, bronze tier, Jesus.
Well, if they didn't do that, you guys would just be dying off one at a time from everything.
that's what-
Are still.
That's what everyone's really signing up for. It's the free healthcare.
like, actually.
If this were the real world, that would probably be the primary driver of people joining.
Yeah.
It's more for the fame and fortune, because you two who did the month of training, you realize the month of training was meant to really
Weed out the weaklings.
weed people out. And the advancement quest was supposed to be hard enough to where if you didn't pass it, basically if you weren't like level 3 people, which is pretty strong for, just people, you probably wouldn't be able to actually even become a bronze member.
How the fuck did that group of 10 people become bronze members?
That's a good question.
They all sucked except for one of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Was it the wizard? Yeah. So you managed to find another group, and then they all sucked. So you're now with these people,
Yeah, thankfully a cool group came along and saved your life.
basically.
Yeah.
You
That
felt
is-
you felt that you easily outskilled your group once you actually went out on a quest with them.
Alright, so let's talk to Markov.
I just sucked up to my old original captain because she's still the captain. I had to look good somehow.
So when you guys came into the building, Markuf noticed and walked down the stairs and is standing over next to the help board.
Yeah, Ball came back. He's here now.
Wow.
Ball.
Alright. I mean, I don't want to be arrogant and say everyone gather up, but everyone gather up. We're talking to Markov.
All right.
Still cradling the potion, I go and gather up.
Oh, Bird, did you break anything after you left yesterday? I was kind of worried about that. You were kind of going crazy.
I shake my head, and I hold out my hand so he can see that they are asymmetrical, and I say, "The potion."
What is that?
Do I know what the Vanishing Plague is? With an 18?
You get the idea that it might be some form of the Vanishing Plague. Some
Looks kinda
version
like
of
the
it.
Vanishing Plague.
I nod, and then hold up the bottle that the doctor gave me, and gestured to the doctor.
Using that free healthcare already. Nice.
I nod.
Okay,
We go up to.
yep.
Person.
As you walk up to him, he'll say, "Ah, there's the new up and comers. Where's everyone
That's
else?"
us.
A wave.
Where'd Bog go? He was just here.
By the way,
Well-
that was the noble you all met earlier. That Benjamin was afraid of.
No one else makes socks and sandals look so good.
Yeah, I'm still working on that drawing.
Well, everyone else includes him. I point at the very obvious dragonborn in heavy plate armor that probably stands out a fair amount.
Yeah, he's tall.
And-
He is following behind you. I just was doing something.
Okay. I don't know where Benjamin is, but I think for plot's sake, we're gonna ignore that.
Okay, sounds good.
I say in character.
Yeah, it's like, what plot?
Wow.
Who knows what he's doing? He's probably
So
doing
he'll,
his own thing.
So now it's just Gren and friends.
He'll walk around and get a good look at all of you, and then just kind of shake his head and, too bad. Like, okay, well, we've got a new addition to your team. I know that this is a very rapid growing team, but it seems to be working good.
I mean, yeah, I've known all of these people for a day, so another person's not really gonna make a difference.
It's actually one of the people that you saved in your last quest. And he kind of waves at Kaylin.
Wait, seriously? They all sucked except for her. Can we get
Wait.
someone else?
That is your backstory, right?
No, that was Iris's.
That was Iris. Iris is already here.
I was like, I don't remember that.
I thought that
Kaylin.
was your backstory too.
Yeah,
I
Kaylin's
request a
group got
replacement,
dumped off.
please.
Anyways, he'll wave at Kaylin and wave it over.
I like come up a little bit. I'm like, hi everybody.
Say yes. This is the new one. Get acquainted. Very good. Now, if you guys would please follow me, I have something of a personal request. Kind of don't want everybody to know.
Sure.
Okay, as we go over there, I would say quietly to Kaylin, "Hi, I'm Iris," and I
Hi.
hold out my hand as we are walking.
I turn and look at the bird. I'm like, my name is Kaylin. I'd rather not shake hands though, if that's all the same to you.
I nod, and I say, in the voice of a ashamed little child, "I'm sorry."
I follow like
Alright.
closely behind Marku. I'm trying to see how high he comes up to my kneecap.
Not very high.
I'll just give a polite nod.
In
Says,
case
"Okay,
you
good."
didn't notice, when the bird was hulking out, she kind of crushed this person's hand last night.
I raised an eyebrow. I was like, "Are you okay?"
Well, I'm fine. I'm a healer of sorts, so.
And hey, you got a free drink out of it.
So
I would
now
be-
that everybody is gathered together, I have a quest for you. It's not an official quest, more of a personal favor, if you will. as you may or may not know, our economy is booming right now in this kingdom, and many new villages are popping up all over the place. One such little village, just so happens my nephew moved there. For some reason, I don't know why he would not want to take over the guild. But, he sent me a letter just the other day. I received a letter from him. In this letter, he asked why there's an official guild envoy at the village, and he's kind of messing things up for my nephew, if you know what I mean. So I looked into the matter, and there's no guild envoy there at all.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assigning you to go and look into the matter. The guild does not look politely upon people that impersonate it and give it a bad name.
Understandable.
But as you can tell, my nephew doesn't want anything to do with the guild. So if you can keep the guild's involvement in this hush-hush, that would be great.
Just a group of adventurers, got it.
Yep, So my quest to you is to go to this village, rendezvous with my nephew, and help him with his problem.
Okay.
Do you have
How
any
far is
questions?
the village?
Well, the village, it should only take you 3 or 4 days to get there, but there's not a road connecting to it yet. Okay, it's actually a port town. It is pretty new, but it's not growing very fast. But that's neither here nor there. So he'll point out on the map where the village is at. And then he'll tell you guys really the best route to get there. And then also inform you that the kingdom is still building the road and to expect some heavy tolls along the way.
Tolls?
Yep, to help finance the road being built.
Doesn't
Along the
one
road.
normally take tolls on a road that already is functioning?
Well, politics is never really my thing, so
Wow.
Well, alright. I mean, obligatory question, what kind of compensation are we looking at?
okay. As about a reward, well, having a guild master in your favor is never a bad thing, he'll say.
It's not, which is why I don't plan on saying no. But additionally, as a guild master, do you really feel comfortable just using your position to order your people around with no actual compensation?
How about this? I will promise you a reward depending on your actions in this quest.
Can we at least be recompensated for the heavy toll that we will have to make?
Yeah, sure. You'll bring me back some sort of proof and how much the toll was, and the guild will compensate you.
Alright, we'll bring receipts back and business expense them, got it.
Yes. How many days is this?
3 to 4 each way.
So he'll look around at each of you one more time, kind of have a chuckle to himself, and then ask if there are any other questions.
I suppose your nephew on site will have more information on the actual guy himself, right?
Yes, he should. He, in fact, it'll be easy to find him. He runs the only shop in the entire city.
Village.
Okay.
Village.
Do you have a picture in case he's being impersonated?
Yes, he gives you a very good description.
Can we say you sent us?
No. But
Only to my nephew.
wouldn't that...
Hmm.
I'm gonna encourage against that because that's gonna imply guild involvement. You are a guild master after all. Even if it's off the books, that would still be guild involvement on your part.
Say we're freelancers.
We
Family
could
is
be.
family.
But in that case, the guild is still the one sending us to do the work.
We could say the guild's not sending us to do the work.
Well, yes, which is why I'm saying we don't include being sent by Guildmaster Markov here. Unless we absolutely have to.
Okay,
Said knockoff.
understood.
Knock.
I heard Guildmaster knockoff. I'm like, what?
Be
It's
like,
just a
driving a
knockoff.
hard bargain here.
Yeah.
Is there any way we should prepare for the trip? Are we going through any kind of terrain, or?
It is a dangerous path through the mountains.
Being told on it.
What I've been told, there is a preliminary path that you can follow to not get lost. But you will probably be climbing quite a bit.
Okay.
I'm good at that.
And there have been some reports that all the new construction in the area has made the animals a bit hostile.
Okay.
Hostile animals, alright. Anyone got pittance?
We can buy some.
Yeah, I think it's probably best we buy some climbing gear.
I mean, rope-wise, I've got 100 feet myself.
I have 100 feet of rope as well.
I have 50.
Rope-wise, I have 50 feet.
But yeah, I mean 50.
Okay, so that puts us at like 350 feet of rope. I think we're good on rope, but we might need some stuff to secure it with, like pittance.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Okay.
Probably still need to buy a climber's kit though, or something, whatever it's called, the actual tool.
If you insist.
Well, I have like no dexterity out of character, so I'm gonna buy one.
I mean, climbing is strength.
Is it? Oh.
That's an athletics check, yeah.
Shit.
So, still
I'm gonna go buy my. I'm gonna buy a winter cloak. Just because you said we're gonna be in mountains, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know, what season is it right now? I know the seasons are kind of messed up on this continent, but...
Well, it's naturally kind of cold. Just cause, we are kind of in the big ice sheets. So it's normally cold. Higher up in the mountains, it's probably gonna need constitution checks if we're going high up. Just to make sure the cold doesn't exhaust us. But the season normally is just, normal. There isn't really a lot of seasons up through here. It's just cold.
Alright.
There's areas of where it's snowing everywhere. And seasons where it's not.
Okay. So, Markov kind of takes a puff of his pipe and claps his hands and says, well, what are you guys waiting for?
I thought you were going to say he was going to poof away in a cloud of smoke.
Only in his mind.
Oh, well, I won't ruin his illusion then.
He believes he disappeared.
Yeah.
He believes you disappeared.
you willingly accept the plague.
Alright, yeah, I mean, sounds like we've got a basic plan. Let's get on it. Pick up those climbers kits, I suppose.
Before you guys go shopping, do you have any other questions for the Guildmaster?
What are we allowed to do to this imposter? Do we arrest him? Or if he resists us?
The important question, what to do? We would like to interrogate him if he is truly a member of the guild. But
What if he's not?
if not, do with him as you please.
Self-jurisdiction, got it.
I mean, it's not an official guild quest, so it's up to us.
We are just a bunch of random adventurers, after all.
That's right. Okay. Anything else?
I don't got anything.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I have nothing.
Um,
No, I'm good.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
New kid.
What is everybody's name here?
Oh.
Ah, fair question. Actually, you're right. I'm Gren. Gren Stamps. This is Burden Kid, and Ba, the new kid.
Hello, fellow kid.
Hi. I'm just gonna turn away from Corinne and turn to everybody else. I'm like, well, my name is Kaylin. Nice to meet everybody. What are your actual names again?
What's
Iris.
Ba?
I'm Iris
Iris.
Silquist.
Okay.
Mellifluous Gabble. I say, though, looking quite less healthy than I did yesterday, somehow.
Crows carry diseases.
I think it's mostly parasites. Parasites are great at sticking to feathers, so like birds are all covered in parasites. I guess I didn't need to say that.
I just kind of like wince a little bit. Okay.
What is Kalen? Like,
Kaylin's a half elf, but it's like divine touch, so like just gold everywhere, gold eyes, blonde hair, all that.
alright. So you're shorter than me, that's what matters.
Yeah.
He
I'm
just
like
wants
five,
to tower
I'm
over
5'2".
everyone. Oh, you're even taller than me.
Okay, so
Right. Let's shall we?
Wait, I want to buy some healing potions.
yeah, I moved everybody to the city map, so you can buy the healing potions from the guild.
All right, how much are they?
How much are they?
Well, I'll leave that up to you.
How much are they regularly?
The
50.
base, yeah, 50.
Okay, so the guild alchemist will look at you and say, 25 each.
My eyes widened in surprise because that seems like a good deal.
And he offers you nearly an unlimited supply of basic ones.
All right, well, I'm gonna buy 20 of them for
Wow.
500 gold. Because I know someone has a bag of holding.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here! Okay, then I should not get that many. Oh, okay then. I'll ponder. Very, it looks like I'm thinking really hard as I stare at all the healing potions. And you can see them glittering in my eyeballs. I really want these healing potions. But in the end, I just buy 3.
You were gonna buy. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he happily hands
that's-
you 3 healing potions for 75 gold.
Thank you.
Oh, I have a clue.
Say, can I interest you in anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Goodbye. And just turns his back on you.
I'm gonna go find a shop and buy like 5 pittons. 6, so that it's an even number.
Okay. I imagine pittons would be very common in stores around there.
Yeah, they
I'll
cost like
be
5
right back.
copper each.
I have to run the dryer again. Sorry.
Okay,
You
Yeah,
can
what
easily
all-
find them at base price.
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a climber's kit and a few pittons and shit as well.
What would help me if I don't have good strength at all. Climbing
Well,
something.
The climber's kit makes it so if you fall, you can't fall more than 25 feet from where you're anchored, which can, I mean, if you're high enough up, prevent you from hitting the ground and thus not take damage.
Okay, I will buy that however much that costs.
It's 25, I think. Yeah. What was it? 25, yeah.
Yeah, 25.
I will buy as well.
She'll buy some rope because I
insurance.
don't actually have any rope. How about that?
You said climber's coat is 25 gold.
Yep.
Yep.
How much is a winter cloak?
Oh, yeah, I want one of those too.
Let's see.
Like, just traveler's clothes are 2 gold, so probably around there.
See, there's a cloak of warmth, which seems to be an actual magical item.
Yep.
And
Do you think a cloak of Elvenkind is warm enough?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
I mean, as long as we're not going too high up into the mountains, I think we should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll get to it when we get there.
Okay. So, you guys easily find everything that you were wanting to buy
I'm
at
back.
price.
Welcome back.
Did you want to buy anything else?
No thanks, I'm good. I figured everyone else is handling the climbing supplies. Like we weren't all on our own for buying our own one of everything. We were like gonna divide up the labor for this.
I mean, yeah, I bought the pittance for you guys because I can fly, so,
I have it just for insurance.
Okay. So, how do you guys meet up?
we
at-
obviously set a location to meet, which is the front gate before we all split up.
Nah, I just headed to the checkpoint. I left where everybody else did. I said
But
the
he
checkpoint.
shows up at the checkpoint front gate, which is what we set as our meeting spot, so it's okay.
I mean,
Would I know that?
the checkpoint is where we've been meeting before. However, all the new guys probably don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have told them before we split up.
Okay.
You're so kind.
All right. So,
I know.
once you guys buy of your equipment and you head out of the city,
Worry about cold weather. Nerds.
okay. So I'm just gonna draw in where Markuf told you where the city was.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this map before.
Which is right there. Oh, I chose a bad color. Can you guys see that? I'll change it.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
purple X.
Yep. It is almost directly where the purple X is.
Oh wow, never seen this map before.
So how do you guys get there?
I don't know. He told us the best route, so we follow it.
Yeah.
What exactly is the best route through mountains?
The route that he pointed out was like that. Alternatively, a safer route would just be to follow the road and then follow the coast straight up.
Okay. That would take longer.
Yes. On the road, you can travel 2 squares a day. Off the road is 1 a day.
Okay, that would take like about the same amount of time.
And I think everybody can move that party location.
I think that's the way I set it up.
So, do we want to follow the road or go mountain climbing?
Maybe we should see how heavy this toll is. I mean, it's not going to cost us.
I believe we have enough gold.
I don't think we're gonna run out of money on the way.
I
Because
mean,
we got
I
a
don't know how heavy
good
these tolls are.
because we got a good amount.
Don't
from
tempt
last
fate.
quest.
What if we get there and it's like a 10,000 gold toll?
We
Then
don't
we
know
kill
how
them.
many people are
Yeah,
going
we
down
kill
this road.
everyone in the way and keep going because they're bandits.
We kill them, then we take all this 10,000s of gold of people who paid this.
Wow. We're going to be the 5 people
Very-
who what is the word? Financed the entire road.
Yep, that's how this toll system works.
I vote we follow the recommended path of going through the mountains. Just because that's the path that was recommended.
What does everybody else think?
We'd have to go through a city otherwise, and I'm not about that.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Okay.
You say in Benjamin's voice.
Oh, no, I was saying that in the neutral alien's voice from Futurama. Or trying to, at least.
Be more of
Okay.
Nadine's voice, but that's not in this game.
Oh yeah, it was Nadine. That was true neutral. That's right.
You asshole.
Well, okay. Then we can go to the mountains.
Okay. Let me.
Kaylin, you fine with that?
I mean, it sounds like the best option.
Alright.
Okay.
Gren and friends, onwards!
So, yeah, go ahead. Somebody can move it.
I think we did.
Yep. Okay. I'll just. You guys move along. Nothing very eventful happens, and then you start to get to the mountains. I'm just gonna do one whatever check a day through the mountains.
Awareness?
Survival?
Or dexterity?
Yeah, whatever climbing acrobatics maybe.
Oh.
Because you've got pittons and stuff.
Oh man, can I not use acrobatics?
If you want to go acrobatics, do it.
I would much rather do that.
You think would be appropriate to you guys scaling these mountains? It goes from pretty tempered terrain to extremely difficult.
Okay.
Do I have to do that since I can fly?
No.
Cool.
I'm
Alright.
not gonna
I take out
burn
my
up my
broom.
flying on this.
I say I can take one other person as long as they're under 200 pounds.
I'm under 200 pounds.
Okay. Well, we can avoid climbing since strength is not our forte.
Why'd you buy the climber's kit?
Insurance. What if,
I
what
bought
if
the
the
climber's
mountains
kit.
were I don't know, you couldn't use magic around mountains or something.
I bought the kit. I don't know why you all did.
I didn't.
Good thing I bought the kit.
Yep. So, on the very first day of climbing, Faye takes a nasty fall, takes 5 damage, and for the rest of the trip has a -1 on the roll.
Even with
Wait.
the climber's kit?
Yep.
That prevents him from falling?
Prevents him from falling more than 25 feet.
25 feet, yeah.
He took a long fall.
Fucked up his arm. Didn't die.
So I have a -1 to all rolls.
Just all rolls considering, not falling off this mountain.
Okay.
So we'll move one more and we'll roll again.
Fucking hate this city. Fucking hate the mountains. Go back to the city.
Bing. Gabble. Wow. Right, and oh yeah, it's just you two, isn't it?
Yep, I bet Gren is up there taunting us because he's flying.
I'm not. I'm one of the 3 people that are flying.
Yeah.
I bet Iris and Kaylin are taunting us as well because they're flying.
And I'm actually attempting to help you by like setting up ropes for you to climb up. That's why
I
bought the
yell up at
pins.
you. Thank you!
Oh god, avalanche.
Alright, so you guys make it through the mountains very well that day, and you come across the bridge.
Into a black screen. Terrifying.
I'll drag everybody on in.
Yeah. Iris starts panicking.
Dragonford. Yeah. The 2 people that should be able to fly.
Well, I mean, neither of us has wings. Right? Ba
Yeah.
doesn't have wings, he's hiding in there somewhere, right?
Nope.
No, I'm full heavy armor.
So, you find a very small clearing with a river running through it. And this seems to be as far as the road has made it. This is really the first sign of a road that you guys have found.
What is that
And,
coming towards us?
It looks like a man.
Yeah, it's just a regular guy.
Oh.
Well,
He
I'm gonna
looks-
have my shield on one of my arms, but you know.
He looks like he's in high-ranking guard uniform. He walks up to the gate and says, "Halt! This road is not open to the public. Why are you here?"
Not open to the public. There's a town. Isn't there a village that way?
Aye, but it's still being built. We haven't had any travelers wanting to get into the village, so why are you here?
Well, we're the first.
Yeah.
We want to go to the village. It sounds like a happening place. It's being built. There's stuff to do there.
He nods, seemingly to accept what you say. He says, "Okay, well, we've been instructed," he looks back at his people, "to enforce a heavy toll. It's 100 per head."
Oh,
So is that like? Is that like?
instructed by who?
The king, his majesty himself.
Can
I whistle.
insight? I would like to insight.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't tell.
Let me roll for him.
I believe him.
You believe him.
Hmm.
Do I believe him?
Didn't see yours, I'm sorry. No, you see straight through the facade. Do a perception. You notice that let me see your character. Not only him, but the people behind him, their uniforms are very ill-fitting.
I whistle. Orders straight from the king, huh?
Yep.
Been a while since we've gotten those. You've probably got a royal decree then, right? One of the, those big scrolls with the writing on it that says you are indeed doing that. I just want to check to make sure,
He,
Everyone the king gives orders to has those. Speaking from experience.
Oh. Is that so?
Yeah?
No, we didn't get anything like that.
Oh, that's weird.
I advance menacingly and say, "Man, where's this of this?" And I say, "There's a toll, is there?"
Are you guys gonna pay it or not?
Well, a real quick question here. The toll, is that for crossing the bridge? Or, for, just continuing to walk on the road?
It It is to help fund the construction project of this road itself.
Okay, but do I have to pay it if I don't cross this bridge that you're blocking?
There is no other way across. Why don't
I
you look
just-
for yourself?
Oh, okay, so if I can find another way across, I don't have to pay the toll?
He's
That's what-
dumbfounded.
That's what you just said. You basically just said that, so I'm gonna hold you to that. And fly across the river
Okay.
and land over here.
All right. As soon as you get close over here, you'll see there's a bunch of people hidden in the woods.
I pretend I don't see them and land over here.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do initiative.
they're just gonna attack me.
Oh no! I don't get to
That's
say
how-
anything!
I think he would go ahead and attack you.
Wow, what a fucking liar.
Might want to throw up the initiative roll there, David.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you all know Roll20, but click your token, then click initiative on your character sheet.
Man, and I was all ready with another mean thing to say.
How do I just add somebody into it?
Right
click
click
their
their token and add turn. I really wanted to see how this guy would react, but attacking is not that interesting.
Alright, give me just a second. Is everybody else ready?
Yes.
Click on the zeros. You can punch in what numbers they got.
I'm going to.
Turns out bandits don't like it when you ignore their blockades.
Alright. Let us begin. Iris, you go first.
Okay.
You see this guy. These two guys on back are standing on top of like a little mini tower. Got steps going up.
Okay.
This one shoots at Grin and misses.
Oh. Okay. I am going to get on my broom.
Your broom?
Yes.
We all
broom
fly
flying.
there. Fuck your tolls!
By the way, you might want to drop your owl down. Your familiars have their own turn orders.
Oh yeah. I didn't actually summon it though. Like bring it out of its pocket existence or whatever it is, pocket dimension.
Okay. Alright.
But I'm gonna fly up a little bit, like from where I am.
Okay.
Maybe like move like here, and I can't see.
Now you can't see anything, yeah.
Yeah. But I want to shoot. No, I want to cast. Wait, actually, how far is that? Far.
Spellcaster doesn't matter.
Well, I was gonna cast Bless first, but that's 30 feet.
Yeah, that's far away.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at this fellow right here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I forgot how many Scorching Rays I shoot.
I
3.
think it's 3.
If
Okay.
you're doing it as the base level. And then it's 1 more for every level up.
So. Okay, I get it. Why is there 2 rolls? Oh, for advantage?
Yeah, one's advantage. I mean, yeah, in case there's an advantage or disadvantage. I just didn't turn it on.
I get it.
So
Okay.
it's
The second. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure the second and the third will hit.
I'm pretty sure the second one hits.
Yeah. Second one definitely hits. Does it do crit damage since it's a spell? Is that a thing?
Yep.
Yeah, if it's a spell attack, then yeah.
Okay.
DCs can't, but attacks can.
I already added it in down there, so
All right. He takes a massive hit.
and then I went to cast. That's all I'll do.
Okay. The third one missed. By the way, you only hit him with the second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Warmer.
I don't know if this is gonna whisper me or if everybody's gonna see it, but I hope it whispers me. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Don't see anything, so.
Good. All right. He kind of is shoved back. He kind of staggers back a little bit from the massive hit. All right. You gonna do anything else?
No.
The Bandit Lord.
Just gonna drop it down.
Yep. Yeah, good luck. All right. He's gonna yell out, say, we've got a feisty bunch here, lads. And you'll start hearing rustlings through the woods coming at you from top and south.
What a surprise. Whoever could have expected this unexpected turn of events?
Nobody. Alright, he can't reach you. Let me see if he's got any abilities.
I think he's in the I think he's in the little list of monsters I have.
I don't know. I got him right here. Yeah, he's going to shout in something that nobody else really understands, but his people seem to get a buff from it.
Boof.
Boof. He's feeling good.
He
They feel
screams and
confident.
bandit.
Yeah, they feel confident. And he's gonna pull out a great sword. Just look menacing. He turned
Scary.
his back on the gate. Alright. So, this guy, he's going to look at the gate, feel good, readjust himself on top of his pedestal, and move towards Grim. And he's going to shoot a crossbow at you.
Come at me.
It's an 18 hit.
It does not.
Okay, he misses then.
Got those bracers of defense.
Alright, and the other one will do the same. And he misses.
That's what I
And
thought.
it's your go, Grunt.
Alright. I'm gonna take to the skies and fly over the Bandit Lord, over to this guy, and I'm gonna take my longsword, and I'm gonna hit him with it. No, I'm not, but I'm gonna try real hard. And I'm gonna kick him. I think that gets him.
Yep.
Does he die?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him again.
Okay.
Twice.
Alright, you hit him
With flurry of blows.
twice total. And he flinches and kind of bends over, but he's still alive.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Bah. Go do dragon stuff.
You said I heard people behind me?
Yes, you did not see anybody, but you heard stuff moving after he shouted.
Alright, well, first of all, I'm going to put away my shield. Bonus action my Warhammer into my hand. And I'm going to just bust down the gate. Should I do a strength or just attack it?
You can. Are you targeting the lock specifically because it's locked, or
Yeah.
just
Whoever's keeping us from coming into the gate.
okay? Yeah, just attack it. It looks like a very good lock. All right, do the damage rolls on both of those.
I'm two-handing it, so that's the 1d10.
Okay.
Plus
However,
4, though,
yeah, plus 4.
because it's not on there.
Yeah, that's
So it's
a bit
12
odd.
and 14.
So add 4 to both of those rolls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So 12 and
you
14.
shatter that lock.
It was a well-locked gate.
Alright, I am going to move over to here.
Okay, give me
Actually-
just a second before you do anything.
Okay. Let me go figure out what's going on with my Warhammer. There we go. I should fix it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we're still in the city music.
Oh, you're right. This is the one map I actually never picked a song for. Sorry.
We need techno music.
I don't have a whole lot of techno on here. Is that good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Makes you think maybe you underestimated this encounter.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to move after that.
Go ahead.
I can stand right there, can I?
You can put your back up against the tree or whatever. Kind of look into the forest, maybe.
Well, now, yeah, let's move right there.
Okay.
Just kind of get in the way of whoever's in this forest. But
Alright.
I end my turn there.
Alrighty. Male, go ahead. Do some ravens.
All right. So if I were to go on, so like, could I see these enemies through the sides of the bridge? The two archers?
Yes. If you can see them, then you can see them.
Oh, yeah. I guess in hindsight, it's kind of a dumb question, but I didn't want to step forward onto the bridge and then have the sides be all solid, so I couldn't like do stuff. Hang on a minute. Let me like get this ruler out.
Good question. That's a good question.
Everyone would be within 30 feet. 25 even. Except
I'm
for
gonna
people
move.
out there.
And then on all three of these guys, I'm going to cast Bane.
Ha ha ha.
So this is a charisma throw. I'm guessing bandits are not extraordinarily charismatic, but you never know.
I don't know, he is a bandit lord. You need charisma to rally bandits together.
You have no charisma, but you've rallied us together.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What,
you're not wrong.
What do they need to beat?
Oh, sorry. 14.
14. Okay, the two guys with crossbows fail. And the other guy...
Oh, I have a higher spell save DC than that.
He fails as well.
Oh, wait, I have a bonus action, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Alright, well then I'm going to, I'm going to shout, at Gren a very inspiring line. Try spinning. That's a good trick from the epic poem that he heard me recite way back when.
All right.
So I think that lets people move towards you as well, doesn't it?
Well,
No, that's a
That's
different
bardic
one.
inspiration. I get to add it to my attack when I make one or a saving throw.
Oh, I
There's
see.
another. You can also use bardic inspiration as a glamour bard to give people hit points and have them move towards you. But that's a different.
Yeah,
use of
but
it.
I feel like it's a bit easy to be breaking that out just yet,
Yeah.
or early to be breaking that out just yet. Like, I feel like there's more coming. I'm trying to pace myself with all these resources.
Yeah.
I mean, it still uses the same resource
It does.
in either event.
That's true.
But there's only one of the glamour bard thing.
Did you want to do anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. New person who is supposedly a healer. What do?
Heal the lock.
So I need to ask a question before I try this.
Go ahead.
Can I? So I'm gonna twin spell haste. But can I twin spell haste, cast it on him, Misty Step to here, walk here, and then use bless on him?
Bless or haste.
Or sorry, haste. Yeah, haste.
I don't think so. I think you have to cast them both at the same time.
Yeah. Mechanically, you do.
I mean, would that make sense though? Like, could you hold on to it and move and then throw it?
I mean, that would really be a DM call.
I mean, I'm just trying to think if it actually makes sense, like how you use that spell.
Also, isn't it the
Just
thing where you
have it-
can't cast the two spells anyway?
It's the same
No,
spell.
sorcerer twin spell. You can make the same spell cast twice.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that and Misty Step.
Well, I'm not twin spelling Misty Step.
I
Oh,
mean,
you're
can
right,
you
though,
cast Misty
'cause-
Step and Bless?
Yeah, Misty Step's a bonus action.
But
Those are
two
the-
spells in a turn is a thing you can't actually do. Book-wise. Even if it's a bonus action and an action, this is true. Terrible rule. I hate it. But
Even if it's counted as a bonus action.
yeah,
The only exception is
is
a cantrip.
cantrips. Which is
That should have been more specified. That's really odd.
I think it's a stupid rule, but also makes sense in some cases, so you can't fling 3 fireballs.
That's why the sorcerer is so good with its twin spells. It would
Yeah.
really undermine what the sorcerer does otherwise.
I think it was kind of made to prevent sorcerers from doing so much because you would have put in your spells and then
Yeah.
had it as a bonus action all of a sudden.
You could just actually throw like 2 8th level spells at a later level in a single turn.
Just to calm them down, sorcerers still do a bunch, regardless of that rule.
I'm just gonna step right there and shoot this guy with my bow.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding.
I think you can hit him. Oh, never mind. I didn't see you there. Okay. Roll a d100.
Oh boy.
Do you shoot Grin? Do you shoot the bird? Does your blow magically blow up?
What did you roll? 35. Alright, the string comes back and snaps your hand, and you drop the weapon.
Okay.
And let's see, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, it hits the wall and stays right at your feet. Okay.
I step back 5 feet. Hold on. And that's my turn.
Okay. start of the round. Hold on, let me find it. You see some people starting to come out at you. That one pops up right on the other side of that tree. And plus you see some more back there. And seeing Mel start to cross the bridge, the lead guy will yell for everybody to hold the bridge. And Iris, you can go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. I think I will fly up. How far? I want to see some. See people. You're just too. Okay. I'm gonna fly up here. I can see people now. Okay. And I will cast Bless on Ren, Melly, and myself.
Okay.
So now you have a 1d4. And I think that's all I can actually do. And I'll move back one.
Alright. Is that everything for you?
Mm-hmm. That's all I want to do.
The lead guy is going to slaughter this funny round thing with its giant sword.
Oh dear.
Look, chicken.
I'm probably the ugliest looking chicken he's ever seen.
That looks like it's
What's-
infected with a disease.
Yes, that's missing one that has like asymmetrical hands. One hand has one less finger than the other. For now, at least, it
Is
hasn't
your
been 3 days, I
AC
think.
14?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so it hits you. 10 damage on the first attack. Misses the second, and its third 8.
All right.
Okay, and that's his turn. Alright, Grin, with this, you being up in that guy's face, he's gonna drop his crossbow and pull out a long sword and a short sword.
Dual wielding, huh?
Yep.
Come at me.
So, its first attack misses, and its second attack misses as well.
Why am I not surprised?
This guy's conflicted. Yeah, he's gonna shoot a Grin. So he misses.
Okay.
And you can go ahead, Grin.
I'm gonna take my longsword and try to kill the guy in front of me with it.
Never mind.
I do not succeed. You want a D100?
Yes.
77.
77. Alright, the guy next to you is going to see an opening in your defense and try to hit you with the longsword, but he misses.
Okay, could have been worse, that's for sure. And seeing an opening in his defense, I'm gonna kick him.
Okay, you hit him.
Does he live?
He lives, but he looks very bad. That
Fuck this
your
guy.
kick
I'ma kick him.
broke his leg.
I'ma kick him again.
Don't forget that you have bardic inspiration.
I got a 19, so.
Yeah, you hit him.
But I do remember.
Thank you.
He's still alive, but you knock him down.
Cool.
He's laying there.
Well. But he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Hmm. Would he take damage if I jumped on top of him?
Because you're flying in the air, you're gonna like land on him.
Yeah, if you get a good roll, like land on a critical spot, I'll let it happen.
Cool. I'ma just jump down on top of him.
Alright.
What do you want me to roll?
I guess maybe acrobatics.
Sure.
Um,
I'ma use my
nice.
D8
Okay.
and make it a 19.
Oh, 19. Okay, yeah, it happens. You kill him. You land on his face and or nuts and kill him.
Cool. Then I'm gonna fly over there with my remaining move speed.
You make a Jet Li karate sound as you land. Alright.
Hello.
Bah.
What does it look like these guys are wielding? Like, do some of them have bows? Some of them have what were they? What were they swinging at me, attacking me with?
Something. A mace. They have a mace, and some of them look like they have some pretty good crossbows.
Alrighty. Well, I shall just simply smash this guy's face in front of me.
Okay.
Two-handing it.
Hit him.
So that's still a 9, regardless. And I'm going to attack him again. That didn't kill him.
That did not kill him.
So 9.
Okay. He is still alive.
Alrighty.
He looks pretty bad.
Alright, I'm going to pull up my shield. One hand my warhammer, because I can. And I'm going to just move right here and be in the gate.
Okay.
Yell at Kaylin to get on to get by him.
Get on the bridge, guy.
Yeah.
Malefius, go ahead.
Okay, if I wanted to drink a potion, would that be an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Depending on what you have in your hand, it will also use your free action. If you don't have it.
Let me look at my spells really quick. Oh man.
Probably has the instrument in her hand.
Yeah, that's my spell casting thing, so I have to have my instrument in my hands. Guess I won't be drinking a potion right now.
Well, I can see you holding on to your instrument with one hand while you drink the potion.
But is that still going to use up an action?
Yes.
Let me think about this. Which spell do I want to use? I am going to not use a spell for now. I'm going to stab at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, and then let me just roll the 1d4.
You have advantage, so 15, you miss.
Oh man. Alright, well, I still have a... Well, I still have a bonus action. Sorry, I'm trying to think
It's okay.
if how I want to pace this out because I'm not sure how drawn out this battle is going to be. It's probably not going to be that drawn out, so I am going to like say to myself, "Oh, it's okay, I'll get better," and in like the voice of an encouraging mother telling her child that that's going to get better after it fell down and scraped its knee.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should.
And I
take-
cast Healing Word on myself.
You're gonna cast it on yourself for 5. Okay. Sounds good to me. You're gonna stay right in front of this dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to move.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. You'll go. Kaylin.
Well, for one, I'm probably gonna rush in the bridge when I see the other people coming to us. Yeah, now I'm going to spend 3 sorcerer points to twin spell haste on to the big guy and grin.
Okay.
You're calling me small?
You're not
Yeah.
small, you're just not as big.
Alright.
And yeah, that's my turn for now, I think.
+2 bonus to AC.
Yep, and an extra attack.
That's amazing. Oh, it's level 3. That's why it's so good.
Yep.
That was a good move. Alright, are you done?
Yeah, that's my turn for now.
So that's 4 attacks for me.
I'm gonna move the guards. I don't know why I put them down there, but this should be their turn. Alright,
I mean, you can mainly move them.
yeah, I'm going to after this. But this guy is going to try to attack. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Okay, misses.
I just look at them.
$20 hits?
No.
Jeez, okay. I don't think these guys can even hit you. Alright, he misses. This one's gonna shoot a crossbow at Iris.
Okay.
21 hits.
Yes.
8 damage.
All right.
Alright, and that's it. And oh wait, these guys up here I forgot. This one will attack Grin.
Good luck.
22?
Miss.
Really?
Yeah, I currently have 23 AC.
Alright. That's it. So Iris can go ahead and move now.
Didn't realize you had that much AC without wearing armor. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I have a base of 17, +2 from the bracers
Yeah.
of defense, +2 from
Nuts.
haste, and +2 from my Kensei thing.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yep. Which is why when we got the bracers of defense, I was like, okay, sure. I'll be untouchable. I'm fine with that.
Like, you just have an insanely high dex score.
I have 18 dex and 16 wisdom.
Oh yeah.
I'm a monk, so.
Iris, it's your go.
Okay. I will. Let's see. So, what is who has the least amount of health right now?
Probably
from-
Mel.
Oh, sorry. Of the enemies.
Oh, of the enemies? This guy's dead. And I don't think anybody else has been hit, except for that one that Ball pretty much destroyed, which is this one right here.
Right. How many are there back? Is it just? I think I see 5 right now from where I am. Okay.
They can hit me. I'm fine. They're not getting past.
That's true. That's true. I'm going to just cast a. I'm gonna. Actually, is this bridge tall enough where if I were to be at this end, the crossbow wouldn't be able to hit me?
Yes.
So if I like were to go on ground level, he wouldn't be able to hit me.
Oh, are you talking about jumping off of the bridge?
No. I don't know how tall this bridge is at all. Like the railings.
I'd say it's. The railing is not tall.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm going to stay where I am and cast Scorching Ray on the other crossbow
Okay.
person. Oh. And I have. Okay, another crit.
Okay. So who were you shooting?
At the other guy with the in the tower.
Up there. Okay. So all of them hit. But he is still standing.
God damn it. I guess I'm staying where I am.
That it did not seem to bother that guy at all.
Huh?
Like it hurt him. He was physically hurt by it, but he didn't seem to care.
Oh, okay.
He's a tough man.
Yeah, tough guy.
Also, you didn't apply your bless, just saying.
Oh, you're right. I mean, not that it mattered.
You didn't need it, but I know you have the box set up.
How come actually? No, it should be set up. I mean, it should be there. Oh, it's gone.
Did you?
What?
Are you gonna do anything else, Cyrus?
No.
Okay. So now this guy.
No, I forgot how to put that box on there.
You go in the gearbox, and on the top right general options, you turn on global save modifier and global attack modifier.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
What does the bandit lord do?
He's going to continue his assault on Mel.
Clearly the most threatening person here.
It is the one he is already engaged with, though. Alright, his first attack hits for... Ooh, you got lucky with that one.
By the way, are you using the minus 1d4 from Bane?
No, I'm not. Is that what that does? I thought it made it easier for you guys to hit him.
No, it gives them a minus 1d4 when they attack.
Okay, let me do that then. Alright, so the first attack still hits for 5 damage. The other 3 miss.
What a relief!
I mean, the other 2 miss.
Okay, 3 attacks, not 4. It was like other 3.
I was thinking, man, I would have been doomed for sure.
Alright, that guy's dead. Just take him off. This one's going to shoot Grin. Misses.
Shocking.
And you go, Grin.
Okay. I am going to take my longsword and hit the captain. And of
You
course,
hit.
I have to re-roll it to make sure I don't get a crit every time. And I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Don't have to re-roll that one.
Jesus,
And-
almost.
And I'm gonna kick him. Do have to re-roll that one. Oh, that's why I
Oh,
re-roll.
wow.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's another 1d6. Solid. And I still have my bonus action. So now I'm going to use a key point and kick him 2 more times. Solid.
Wow.
And solid.
What the
What
fuck?
the hell?
That's unbelievable.
I just crit 4 times in a turn.
Wow. All right. He takes the hit. He seems pretty mad about it, but he's still standing.
I'd be mad too if someone crit me 4 times in a turn. That's my turn.
All right. Go ahead, Bob.
Alrighty. So let me see this. Make sure I got this set up right. Alright. So just gonna yell, "Ah, right where I wanted you." Then I'm just gonna breathe cold on them. It's a 15-foot cone, so I hit them all. They have
Oh,
to
jeez.
make a Constitution save, each of them.
Okay, give me just a second.
And they take half on a successful.
Nobody expects spontaneous dragon breath.
Yeah.
From the Dragonborn.
Breathe cold on
so-
them.
They all need to make what save? Con save?
On.
Yep. Which is because my spell to save DC is higher than
What do they need to beat?
a 14.
All but one pass.
Well,
Which
they all
was the
take
one.
5, and the one that doesn't pass takes 10.
Okay, you kill the one that was already injured. And everybody else seems, they're okay.
All right. So I shall use my second action, my extra attack. I think I can do that, can't I?
I think so.
Yes.
My extra attack
haste.
to. I just get regular extra attack. That's only if I do the same thing. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you can't use your extra attack, but you can hit with haste attack. Because you have that one.
Alright. So, at that point, I'm just going to... I'm just gonna...
Go ahead.
So it's extra... Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the one with my Warhammer. One in front of me.
Okay.
Didn't click it. And I get the extra attack on top of that, don't I?
No. The extra attack, the attack from haste can only be one weapon attack, and it can't be used to use Dragon Breath. So your action had to be Dragon Breath, which is what could have given you extra attack, and haste can't. So it's just one attack.
It says it gives me an additional action. Haste does.
Yeah, but it's a limited action, and it specifically says one weapon attack for the weapon attack portion.
Alright, well...
Or is it pasted in here? Here, this is what you can do with the action.
Oh, one attack. Alright, then instead of the attack, then I'm just gonna do Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And, the first one would be the Green Flame Blade.
Right. So 10 damage.
You can't actually use a cantrip with haste.
Can't?
No. it can only be a weapon attack, and the cantrip, while it uses a weapon attack, is more than just a weapon attack.
Well, damn. Then just hit it with the Warhammer then.
Haste is one of the spells I know the most about, so
8 damage. Okay,
that's
he,
so nice.
you hit him square in the chest, but he seems to be okay.
Alrighty. Going to move right here.
Alright.
And end turn.
Alright. Minced
Wow.
bird food. What do?
Well, how's this guy looking?
He took a massive hit last turn, but he still seems to be holding on.
So, like, he's not about to die anytime soon.
Nope.
Okay. I am going to cast another spell on that guy. Hang on. Let me see what the higher level does. I'll just do first level. Wait, no, that's the wrong one! I didn't mean to click on that one! That's not what I wanted. Okay, cast Dissonant Whispers on him. I play a tune that pretty much every child, like everyone would hear as a child, but I remember hearing someone who was totally tone deaf trying to play it, and it sounded absolutely horrible. And it sounds so horrible that it causes damage. His ears bleed a little.
Okay, so he
Makes-
needs to
Wisdom
beat a
saving
wisdom
throw.
save. Okay. I'm guessing it needs to beat like a 15?
I think it's a 14.
14.
Right?
15. Well, he fails.
Ho ho.
So it takes the 36
Okay.
psychic.
And runs
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, use its reaction to move away.
Damn.
It's far away from the bird. That's a can, I believe.
The
Movement
terrifying
speed.
bird.
I'm so glad he's not right there next to me anymore. I am safe-ish.
So I think, Grin, you can make a...
I can't because it wasn't willing. They have to willingly move away.
Okay.
If they're forced to move away, you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Didn't know that. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
I believe.
Galen.
I'm gonna get about right there, and I'm gonna cast Suggestion on the captain.
Okay.
I'm basically just gonna tell him if he fails, which it's a DC 15 Charisma save. I'm gonna tell him nobody has to die here. Just let us pass. That's all we want.
He actually succeeds.
Okay.
I think he would have got the opportunity attack, but we'll just roll with it for now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. There's some things that you can't, but I guess with that one you can. You're right. But I won't take it since I already said no.
And then I'll move about back like right there, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Little puny man, come to fight.
Right, it's because it uses its reaction.
See
Okay.
that you are beating the crap out of
Yeah.
his boss. He's gonna move back and pull out a crossbow.
Yeah, because he used his reaction.
Yeah. He's gonna shoot at Caitlin.
Guy who almost felt nothing from getting crit by fire. Scorching Ray.
No, this guy here. The guy that moved back.
Oh.
He pulled out a
Oh.
crossbow.
Just some random guy that doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. It hits. Let's see how much damage.
It's a big book mang. It's hard to remember every last word. Especially when it's
3.
worded funny.
Crossbow bolt hits Kaylin in the ankle, does 3 damage.
Gotta make
Okay.
that concentration check.
Oh.
forgot to make mine.
On plus.
Yeah.
Oh, did you take damage before?
I did.
My bad.
What does it have to be again?
For concentration,
Save.
Yeah.
it's DC 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Oh my fuck.
You guys keep plus.
This guy's gonna move away from you, Grin, if you want to take an opportunity attack.
Well, it looks like Kalen. It looks like Kalen dropped haste, so I don't have a turn. I can't wait. Actually, do I lose reactions, or do I just lose action and move? I think it's just action and move. Let me check. Move or take
Still-
actions. I do have a reaction. Okay, I'll hit him with my longsword. No, I won't, but I'll try.
Yeah, you miss. So he's just gonna stand there. He's dead. This one's gonna swing a mace at the giant in armor. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Okay. It does 7 damage.
No, no, no. Don't make me eat you.
This one will do the exact same thing. Oh, it crit fails. Come back to him. Alright, this one's gonna do the same. This one has to use this action to pick up his weapon. Alright. Iris, your turn.
Okay, so half the party can't do anything right now. I am going to cast Firebolt at the same crossbow guy. Firebolt. I am critting.
Again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just taking all of Kalen's luck. That's why. That's what's happening here, and I am going to cast a spiritual weapon right here.
Okay. The crossbow guy is still alive, but just barely.
Okay. And then I am going to use spiritual weapon to attack the guy with the crossbow, the one who just attacked.
Okay.
Sorry, this one.
Yep.
Or actually, are any of them injured?
Those two that are standing up there with him are not.
Well, I'm attacking the guy who has the crossbow out.
Okay. So you hit 10 damage. Good hit. He seems pretty phased.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So this guy, seeing the slaughter fest that it is, he's gonna yell another inspirational shout instead of running away. Can they move through that weapon?
Yeah, I don't think it's an actual tangible object
Yeah,
they can
it
interact
doesn't-
with.
It doesn't block a spot, so yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think it would provoke opportunity
can't-
attacks either.
It can't get up. It doesn't have reactions, so.
Okay. Okay. But he's just he's gonna stand there. That's all he's gonna do. crossbow guy is gonna run down these stairs. And stand right there. And that's all he's gonna do. Grin.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing as the Bandit Lord and stand here because I don't have actions or move.
Okay.
Same
Well,
thing.
I think you're in the same situation.
Yep.
Mel.
Um. Mm. Oh, I don't want to use too many spells right now, but I feel like I have to.
We're fine.
Alright, so that's a lot of them. Man. Um I'm still going to target the lead bandit guy.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt as an action to menace him. And I'll shout in a very terrifying voice, "Stand down and you can keep your life!"
I need to make
Oh wait, I realized I had to move up one block. Sorry, so let's pretend I moved.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Sorry about that.
So you make a intimidation, and he makes an
Against
insight.
Oh, alright.
This-
He beats it.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
It would be really sad if he didn't.
The sad thing is he just barely beat it.
Did you get
Oh
it too?
man, that's really sad. Well, okay. I tried and failed.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
No one else is really injured. I just don't have anything to do with my bonus actions, I guess. He feels inspired. I'm hanging on to my bardic inspiration for now. I'm sorry, you guys. I only have 3 of them. So no, there's nothing I'm gonna do. Sorry.
Okay. Not a problem. Kaylin.
I'm gonna go behind Mel and heal her.
Thank you.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Alright. So, this guard, the crossbow, he's going to shoot at Mel. It's a 16 hit. It does.
Yes.
1 damage. Just
We're so relieved.
Take that 1 damage.
but I
But
think now you need to make con save.
concentration check, yeah, for the Bane. That's technically still on.
I've been counting it.
Do I just click on the... Wait, how do I
You
do
make a
I do
con
this?
Save. Constitution save.
Oh.
You pass.
You pass.
Okay.
This guy is also going to drop his spear and pull out a crossbow and shoot it. It misses. Alright. I think he would just keep trying to attack the giant suit of armor futilely. Alright, all 4 of those guys try to attack Bay, and they all 4 miss. That's right, Bay. Alright, Iris, you go.
Okay. I will continue casting Firebolt. I will finish off that guy.
Still aiming for the crossbowman.
Yeah. Oh, not.
Alright, that finishes him off. You burn him to a crisp.
Awesome. I am satisfied, and I will continue attacking with spiritual weapon.
Which one? Same one?
Same one.
Alright, you hit him again. Very solid hit. He does not look good.
Okay. And I got nothing. That's the end of my turn.
Who's that on the boss?
No, I've been hitting
One of the
this-
guys. That guy? Okay.
Right.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, he seems determined to show what he can do. So he's gonna attack Grin. It's a 24 hit. Pretty
It
sure.
does.
Okay, that's his first attack. His second one misses, and his third one misses. So 8 damage,
Okay.
slashing, if it makes a difference.
It does not. Ouches.
Oh no,
And,
it hurt me.
Yeah. All right, Grin, your go.
Okay. I am going to step there instead. And I'm going to take my longsword and hit him with it. No, I'm not. I'm going to kick him. Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm a bonus action. Flurry of blows. Kick him 2 more times. Should have done 1 more time. Did I roll a 1d100 for my leg?
Yes.
It breaks.
Yeah, it does actually. You break the bone in whatever you were doing.
There goes my left leg.
You will take 1d6 damage every turn until you're healed.
Well, snap.
It did, actually.
Yeah. Do I take that now or going forwards?
Going forward.
Okay.
But you hit him twice.
Cool.
He's not looking very well. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Okay. Dragon Man. Do some dragon stuff.
Shall, which one of these look hurt, or have I done equal damage to them all?
You've done equal damage to them all. They all look about the same.
Alright, well, just gonna green flame blade the top one. We'll have to do an attack roll with that.
You hit. That really seems to cut him down, but he's still standing.
So that adds the 10, 15 to the first one, then the 11 bounces to this one.
Let's see. Okay.
And you know what? Just gonna action surge and do it again.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna hit this one first. So green flame blade with Warhammer. And let me cast green flame blade again. So I deal 16 to this one, then I bounce the 10 up to the top one.
You kill them both.
Step past me again. Then I end my turn.
Okay.
I do not move.
Mel.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I can do.
Good.
Man. How hurt does this guy look? Does he look any different?
Yeah, he does not look very well.
Alright. Sounds good. I'm not gonna step over next to him, because I feel like that'd be a bad idea. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "You're a bad salesman!"
He fails, so 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yes, and
That also
disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
No,
Kaylin.
I'm gonna walk up right here, and I'm gonna use 1 sorcery point to twin spell Cure Wounds to heal both of them.
how generous!
12. Jeez.
So they both get 12 healing.
Do you
Whoa.
cast it again?
Huh?
Or do you cast it again? Or do they get the same? Because technically you're casting it twice, kind of.
I had always figured it was the same one, just doubled.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay,
But then I'm gonna move back here. Then that's the end of my turn.
okay.
Does that fix my leg?
Yes, it does.
Sweet.
Alright, seeing the bad shape this fight's in, these guys are gonna run. This isn't worth it, man! Same with these. If you want to take an opportunity attack.
Nope.
Okay.
How miserable.
Alright, so, Iris.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. And I'm also going to do the same things, cast Firebolt and attack with the spiritual weapon
Okay.
on the Bandit Lord. Oh, I might actually miss this time.
Yes, that misses. And that misses as well.
Sad. My crits have run
Well,
out.
I don't know, would that get advantage since it's flanking? Don't know, since it's not a conscious creature.
I think the spiritual weapon would, but I wouldn't. It's more of a DM ruling because it's not a creature.
I agree with what you said. The spiritual weapon will.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spiritual weapon hits.
For 6.
And that is it.
He yells as the spirit weapon cuts into his back. He says, I'll take you all down. You won't get me.
You'll die trying.
Is it really worth just some 100 gold?
Alright, 22. Is that a miss, I think?
That hits.
Okay.
I currently have 21.
The first attack has disadvantage.
That's
It
right.
does.
That's right. Well, his next roll was a hit as well, so
Is that with the minus D4?
is that still happening?
Yeah, it didn't drop.
I thought it did. No, that's not with the minus D4. Alright, he misses.
Cool.
Why am I
His
still rolling
second one
bless?
misses.
What?
Why am I still rolling bless? Didn't that go away?
Blessed did not
I
drop.
never lost
no.
it.
No.
Haste is the only thing that's dropped.
Ah, I see.
Well, thanks to the Bane, all of his attacks miss.
Cool. That's what it's for.
And Grin, you go.
Alright, I'm gonna take my longsword, and I'm gonna hit him with it. Actually hit him with it. And I'm elbow him in the stomach. Probably miss. And I'm gonna follow up with a backward spin kick to the head. And I'm gonna flurry of blows it too. And do another attack. Fuck. I need to stop flurry of blowing.
Your lip breaks again.
And that last one was probably a punch, I guess, just based on how I was spinning. It would have been with my left arm. I would have been swinging at him sideways.
Break yourself upon me.
Whatever you were attacking with is now broken.
Okay. I thought that was like almost, yeah, that's the exact same number. Yeah.
Yep.
Broke my left arm this time. It's okay.
And you do connect with a couple of hits, but he's still standing. Just barely. Not looking good.
He just won't die,
Yeah.
unlike my bones.
Alright.
Just gonna walk forward. Well, I killed my guys. What are you guys doing? Just gonna throw away my sword. Oh. Kill a guy? Alright. Magic missile him.
It's exactly enough to kill him. You kill him.
What a relief.
You've been fighting that same guy this entire time. Come on.
He was a pretty tough guy, actually, and I've broken 2 bones on him. He had a really firm structure to him.
Yeah, he looked like a big, beefy, brawny guy.
And I hold up my left arm. Also, fuck my arm. But it is what it is.
Okay.
I offer him a health potion.
Would that fix a bone?
It magically just comes back together.
Until you receive healing. So
Okay.
I guess so.
It's more of a sprain than a break.
Yeah, really it is.
Okay. I mean, do we want to use a potion instead of a spell? Do we still have spells?
Oh, I snatch back my health potion, and then I say to him, here, have a band-aid. That'll make it all better. But I don't actually give you a band-aid. I just say that, and then it magically makes you feel better.
My arm crunches back into place. Oh, it's all better. That was a great band.
That sounds awful.
Wow.
No, you slap his arm better. Is that broke,
Pretty-
Smack?
Pretty painful band-aid, but
I clap him on the shoulder encouragingly.
well, I guess we're done here now.
I mean, I guess I could try to check if it's still broken, but I don't trust me. Good with this
I'm
yet.
gonna
It's
look through this
definitely
guy's.
still broken. Yeah, you need
Feels-
another band-aid on
Nah, feels pretty good to me,
that.
thanks.
No. Just
No, I think I'm good. I
seriously,
think
the next time you
chopping
punch
my
something,
arm-
it will just disintegrate.
I mean, you might be right, but we can worry about that when the time comes, right?
No.
You break his
Then
arm
you
again.
You can't use your flurry of blows anymore. All of a sudden, you have one arm and you can only hit them. You know what? Once.
You try to check him out with medicine, but you break his arm checking him out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to check around for any of this toll money that he picked up that he might have got from
Well,
other people.
Apparently, no one came down this road, but might have been playing.
So I'm assuming this is not part of the heavy tolls, unless you're saying that this guy's in league with
So,
Well,
as you
our
guys
person.
search around,
Do we find dead guards?
yes, you find a
Okay.
pile of dead guards with their clothes missing.
That's what I figured. They just took over the bridge.
Yep.
It's a shame.
Do I
also,
see it?
Also, you see signs of several other people that they've mugged and killed.
Well, that means they must have some stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for anything that looks neat. Also, any cool pebbles or like bits of junk, like, oh, maybe it's a butter knife someone stole from the last tavern they were at.
I'm going to
hold on
search
one second.
for ways of identifying them, rather, like dog tags, but I don't know if they carry that here. On
Not
the
really
guards.
for sure.
No? And on the people, like, if anything, like a name. But I'm not
Okay.
looting them.
You will find a note. Gosh, I'm gonna actually have to explain it. Nobody's here. It has an insignia on the top that I know Grin would recognize. I think he's the only one in the party that would. That looks like the Ravens insignia.
Okay. I mean, I'll take that.
I don't know if anybody else in the party would even recognize the name the Ravens.
Oh.
Because Benjamin's not here.
I mean,
Basically.
I'll take a symbol, I guess. But I guess they don't care, like, names. Name tag, anything.
The note will say that all of the people are supposed to have a gathering soon in a nearby area
Okay.
closer to the city.
Is it down the way we're heading?
No, it is back the way that you came.
Okay. I will keep the insignia note and all that.
Okay.
But that's for the people, but not the guards?
Yep, the guards didn't really have anything on them. You do find, I'd say, between all the dead bodies and the guards, a pile of 50 gold.
These are probably the taxes. They're meant for the road.
Alright, well, there's 5 of us. So that means like 10 gold each. So I go around and
Well-
hand everyone.
Well, hold on. I mean, it is actually a toll road, so there is actually supposed to be a tax paid for it. I mean,
We don't actually know how much they're being charged.
we
They were
don't,
thinking.
but I feel like we should deliver the taxes to the relevant authorities while also informing them of the death of all of their guards.
Evidently, no one paid the toll and died.
Okay.
Well, I
Um,
mean,
Other than the gold, you guys will find a great sword, a dagger, 3 maces, and 2 heavy crossbows.
I shall take one of the heavy crossbows. I'll leave the rest.
I'd say altogether you can find probably like 15 bolts.
I already have quite a few bolts, but yeah, I'll add those in.
I don't take anything.
I don't particularly want any of that.
Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, so what time is it?
It is getting later in the evening.
Shall we?
Like, you should probably look for a campsite.
Yep. Shall we find somewhere to rest for the evening?
Yeah, definitely.
Do we want to do it here by the bridge with all the dead bodies, or move farther away?
Should probably move the dead bodies, but the bridge would make a good spot.
Yeah, nice and defensible.
I say, I have a tent.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a few days. We've already camped a few times, haven't we?
I think we all
Yes.
know what each other has, yeah.
Oh, well, no, see, I don't actually have a tent, but I can't say what I have.
In
Like, I don't know how to say the
Fort
words.
actually, who all has a tent?
I have carpenter's tools to make myself a lean-to,
Okay,
which is as good as a tent.
right. Might as well function as one.
I have a shelter, but like I'm gonna say that I don't know how to say what it is, so I just call it a tent.
She has
Because-
tiny hut.
Because
You spoiled the surprise!
If
are
you
getting-
ever casted Tiny Hut at any point, we all know what it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's,
I
it's
was
like
waiting
a
to reveal
20-foot
it by
dome.
like actually casting it though.
Can you cast a blast?
I mean, we've camped a few
I've-
times now, I believe. It's
I've
been
never
2
cast
days.
it before.
Yeah, this is at least the third time.
All
So
right.
unless you've just been holding your tiny hut for this moment, we would know
Well,
that
I
you
mean,
haven't.
it seemed like you were so eager to build lean-tos. I didn't want to, rain in your parade by just casting a magical shelter right then and there.
Like, aw, shit, now I don't need a shitty hut. We have a nice magic house. Crap, what am I gonna do with these tools I have?
Exactly. You might get the impression that Kenku are not really with society or like understanding of all this. But anyway, where do you all want to camp?
How big is the hut?
10-foot radius.
Really?
That doesn't fit on the bridge.
It says 9
Stick it over
creatures of
there.
medium size or smaller can fit inside.
So we'll put it at the end of the bridge.
Yeah, stick it over there.
We're gonna put it right in the middle. We are now the new toll keepers.
Yeah,
Yeah, make sure we block the bridge.
yeah. I'm going to shut the gate and I don't know, tie it off.
If only someone here had mending.
I'm going to cast alarm on it.
Are you gonna put all the dead bodies right in front of the gate?
To ward people off.
That sounds good to me.
Wow.
I mean, it's supposed to be a road, a public use road. I don't
Yep.
think we want to scare people off.
True. All right, so this is where I think we'll call it for the night, guys.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
This will be the perfect place to pick up tomorrow,
All right.
or shit, tomorrow. Listen to me.
Yeah, tomorrow, right?
Okay. Well, that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for putting up with me, everyone.
I think that went really well.
Just remember, you can do everything, anything. You don't need to worry about the whole cities and how things work because it's just things. That,
Yeah, I guess I didn't really get what looking for a shop in a city entailed.
Hmm.
I figured you would
can
just walk
ask what you
and
want
then.
to do, and then the GM will tell you what you have to do. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So even if you don't know if you can actually do that, just say like, "I want to do
My
this,"
family
and
is
then they
trapped
will tell you
240
that.
floors in the air.
All right.
And-
Man, I feel like this is like the 4th time someone's told me that, but I still just don't think like that, you know?
I'm pretty sure all 4 times it's been Alex.
Yes.
Will, maybe
Oh,
right
no,
now?
no, one time it was that guy in my Cyberpunk 2020 game.
Mm.
Which I have tomorrow. Oh man, and then maybe I'll commit some murder. Or maybe I'll lose my arm. We'll see.
You'll break your arm just like Grin. It will disintegrate.
There's actually limb severing mechanics in the Cyberpunk game, so I'm going up against someone who with like a long bladed weapon that will like do that, but I'll
By
let
the
you guys
way-
know how it all goes tomorrow.
By the way, Melly was consumed by the vanishing plague. for
Oh
not
well.
drinking the thing 3 times over the
Oh
course of 3
no! I didn't specify that I drank it, so it ceased to exist. Oh man, Alex, this reminds me of something you told me about. Like, you said you were watching some people play Dungeons and Dragons, and they're like, "Oh no, we have to find some water," and the dungeon master told them that they were currently standing in knee-deep water,
Oh yeah.
so they didn't know. Oh, another thing about Cyberpunk 2020, you can get this cybernetic that's like 2 extra arms, but arms and hands are sold separately. So there was this guy who didn't realize that, so he was walking around with 2 arms that didn't have hands, and the dungeon master did not tell him until he specified that he actually tried to use one of those hands that wasn't there.
Mm. That's okay.